month passed since rumors of Winterclock's death reached Bryn Shander. Indeed, nor the dragon or his cursed Ice Witch companion were heard of ever since. The people of Bryn Shander could return to rebuilding their town after the Frost Giant raid, a little over 2 months ago. The giants were sent to plunder supplies and pillage wood, and they vanished into their gigantic longship and sailed deep into the sea of moving ice after the raid, leaving Bryn Shander in shambles. But Winterclock's death didn't mark the end of the northern settlers' troubles. A week ago, 12 frost giants came to Bryn Shander and encircled the town. One of them strode boldly toward the southwest gate and demanded to parley with whoever's in charge of the town. The giants believe the human male named Artus Simber is holed up in Bryn Shander and demanded that the town hands him over with all of his possessions. The townspeople did not know such a man, and no such person stepped forward. The attack devastated the town, and the giant left only after kidnapping an acolyte of Torm, a former fisherman who found religion in Icewind Dale. The sharp-eyed Beldora, a Harper spy living in Bryn Shander, noticed the kidnapping was orchestrated by a Draw woman working with the giants, a wizard accompanied by 6 powerful undead creatures. Beldora, a lone agent in a remote region, needed help to track and defeat the Draw. On her way to Londonwood to consult with a fellow agent, she found help, although from an unexpected source, the frost giant Harshnag. Harshnag gave Beldora a map leading to the Draw's hideout in the Northern Dark, and asked her to find sellswords willing to risk their lives in assailing the Draw wizard lair and freeing the undead from her control. With the creatures free of the evil Draw's control, they could help infiltrate the Burg of the Frost Giants, save the kidnapped acolyte, and prevent the giants from ever attaining the knowledge they need to locate the Ring of Winter.
Even though I want to blame Brian for attacking the Drow with Chandra.
Hello.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, it took me some time. As always, stream isn't working, but we have a recording, so that's fine. Technology.
Yay.
So, last time we stopped with a total party kill.
Was it? Is this confirmed?
No. No, nothing is confirmed. We'll find out what really happened there, hopefully today. But for now, what you know and what I've just played in the intro and the file I've sent you is that you were hired by a Harper agent named Beldora. She lives in Bryn Shander, and you were hired to assault a lair controlled by a Draw wizard. Basically, Beldora and you had some connections before. You worked for her, you trust her. She handed you a map and said, listen, you have to attack this underground fort and release 6 undead creatures this Draw wizard is controlling. Those creatures helped kidnap a priest from Bryn Shander just a week ago, and this priest has to be freed. In order to understand where he's being held, we need those 6 creatures. She didn't give you too much information other than that. She handed you a map describing the way to something that is called the Northern Dark. Basically, it means a part of the Underdark that is sprawled under Icewind Dale. So it's the realm of the Draw that reaches up to Icewind Dale. So you have a map and you have your mission. Before we start, and if you have any questions, I can answer them. You can introduce your new characters. Let us know who they are, how they look.
Who goes first?
All right, so I'm playing Ailish. Kind of an average-looking kind of elven girl. She looks fairly young, although it's hard to tell. She speaks with a little bit more wisdom than her appearance looks. You guys know her as a kind of traveling entertainer. She dances and sings, but she's also a bit of a rogue. She's got some light fingers when she needs to. She's fairly stealthy. For those of you who have adventured with her, know that she wears studded leather armor and carries a pair of short swords, a short bow, around with her when she's on the trail. Claims to have a number of magical items which give her spell-like abilities.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm playing Valor, a Goliath from the clan Tuliaka, but you will all know me as Mercy Killer. Large, grey, giant of a man, stands like 8 feet tall, and carries around a large greatsword with a lot of runes on, another axe, a few javelins, some plate armor, and a bit of fur, but not that much fur considering how cold it is here. Cold doesn't seem to bother him much. So he's probably the one guiding you right now in the right direction, carrying the map, and walking in the front of you, probably. Also to shelter you from the wind so you can hide behind him.
Okay. My character is Herok. He's a half orc. He's like stacked with weapons on his back, like a big great sword, a big great axe. If your characters hung out with him for a while, he might have mentioned that he's looking for this ancient relic, and yeah, so he's always asking for clues and stuff about that. And yeah, you might have seen him pray or something. Sometimes he's definitely a religious guy. Yeah. What else? Well, he's not. He's an adult by half orc standards, but he's not like that old. Maybe like in his early 20s. No, that's about it, I would say.
So old for an orc, who tends to die young.
Hmm.
I know that from experience. I have ended a lot of orc lives.
Okay.
Is is there any specific religion he follows?
Yeah, the god is called Ilnevel, or I don't know how to pronounce it.
Ilmater?
If someone
The
else
guy
knows it, Ilnev.
Ilmater.
Wait, I can post it in chat.
he's all about sacrifice and
ILMAE?
suffering.
No, it's like it's an orc deity.
Oh.
Yeah, it's about like war and stuff and combat.
Naturally.
Ilnevel,
Obviously.
or however you pronounce it. Yeah, okay. And this artifact you're looking for, is that to bring out like a great war and let the orcs conquer all of Faerun?
No, he's actually not an evil guy. He's a fairly nice dude. So he wouldn't do that, no.
Is it me now? So my character Elix is a human woman. She is a cleric, a grave cleric, who, I mean, backstory. She, well, like this is the second half of her backstory. She was mostly a mercenary, traveling around, working for coin and for like secret reasons, and I think she might have been traveling with our orc character. What is his name?
Herok.
Yeah, Herog. Like perhaps somebody here works for the Harpers. I got the job, and she was like, "Well, I actually need to get north, so yeah, I'll stick with you." And yeah, I mean, the great thing about Elix, whether you like it or not, or her or not, she keeps you alive. Like you can just jump in there with your orc battle rage and just like spin to win, and then she'll like you always like wake up like covered in blood, and she'll like revive you again.
A pocket healer. That's exactly what I needed.
Yeah, she's your pocket healer. But I seem to be in everybody's pocket now because everybody here is like, okay, 2 fighters, 2 barbarians, 3 fighters, 2 barbarians. That's gonna be interesting.
Not a fighter.
You're not a fighter? What kind of
Roguish
Oh.
with some spell-like abilities,
Okay.
as far as you know.
I thought you were a spellblade, or is it?
Well, hey, don't
she's
tell
a
everybody
trickster.
my secret identity. Yeah, she's a blade singer, but you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, no, I have no idea.
Avi? Can't hear you, buddy.
Still can't hear you, Evie.
Avi, are you there? Blah blah blah. Muted. Can't hear you. So just for the bookkeeping. Oh, good. Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. I'm playing Radovan Stoneshaft. He's actually kind of new in town. You haven't seen him for a long time. He's been there for about a couple of weeks. He's actually looking for he's here looking for some people to help. He's from Thornhold. He's an emissary from Thornhold. If you've sat with him in a bar, you would have heard him relays the story of a terrible dark shadow that has come down into Thornhold, terrible corruption, and he's looking for some help. And he's recently heard that some help might be in the north, up in the north.
Amazing.
If you were to look at him, you would see somebody who's pretty much armed to the teeth. He's got well, first of all, he's a dwarf, and he's wearing like plate armor, and mostly very fine clothing. If you had a chance to travel with him, you'd know that he's walking around in plate armor, not plate, splint man armor, and
cheap DM.
Yeah. And he's got like axes of all sorts, and some hammers and javelins, and yeah, he's got quite a ton of weapons.
Lord.
Cool.
Okay.
Let me point out how everybody is just, it's like porcupines of weapons except for Elix, who has like 1 mace, and that's it, and a shield.
So just for the sake of bookkeeping, so Elix is a female human and cleric, right?
Yeah, female human cleric wearing half plate.
That's fine. Hierog is a male, half orc?
Half orc.
Class?
6 fighter, 2 barbarian.
Okay. Fighter. Barbarian 2, that's fine. Ailish, Bladesinger.
Half elf.
Half elf. Valor.
Male Goliath barbarian.
Barbarian. Dwarf and fighter, and rocket we still don't know. Or I don't know.
Goblin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Goblin what?
Barbarian warlock.
Okay. Phenomenal. Okay, so do you guys have any questions before we dive into the game?
Have we known each other for a bit already? Can we just say that?
So you are basically all from 10 towns, or residents of 10 towns, or at least visitors, but with some mileage behind you. So it's not your first visit to the area, and you all know each other because you all have ties to Beldora. You know that she is a harper. You know that she's basically trying to do good in the world and fix things that needs fixing. You do know of the troubles that the area had with the frost giants and the ice witch. So you've heard all of that. You know that winter clock is like this nasty dragon that was very active recently, but was killed. So she used to hire you or nudge you toward missions she thought would do good to the region. So this is the last one in a chain of let's say at least a couple.
There's something else I want to put in about my character. She used to run with the Zentarum. So and maybe it didn't end on like good terms. Maybe she didn't like deregister properly.
So she still gets the mail.
She still gets the
the monthly email and the invitation to the company picnic.
Yep. Mm-hmm. And it might be bad, but I don't know.
Okay. Good.
All right. So I say we follow our Goliath friend.
Care about that.
Great.
So Valor, you are looking at this map, and the first thing you notice is that the drawing or the handwriting is definitely not human. Someone or something very big drew this map. So it's a very large piece of parchment. The handwriting is as if someone used a tree trunk to write it. But it confidently states a route through the tundra to the north, into the mountains, and into a cave that, as far as you know, leads deep into the northern dark. Along the way, you did have several encounters with, dire wolves and barbarians that are part of the tribe of the bear, but either you avoided combat or dispatched those few monsters or animals that you have encountered, and you find yourself in the entrance to this cave. You were warned that the draw outpost is protected by magic and has at least one or two potent magical protections. So you were told to prepare yourself as best as possible. So I want to use this time as you enter the cave. If you want to put something on the table, prepare in any way, let me know.
I pull out my two 10-foot poles. I hand one of them off to someone else.
What? So we're going into the cave and we know it's a dangerous place. That's where we are? That's it?
So you know you're in a cave. You know that this cave leads you to an underground cavern in which the draw has made her lair. Other than that...
So how far...
That's a good question.
How far away are we is the question.
It shouldn't be too far away. It's not weeks of travel underground. It's something like a couple of hours, maybe half a day travel into the depth of the earth.
Okay. Well, then no. I'll have my bow ready. But if we can predict that we're going into combat, if I could have a few minutes to buff, or a few rounds to buff in advance, that would be great.
Okay.
But I'll stay near the back with my bow.
Good. Anyone else?
I'm in front naturally.
I should probably get dispel magic.
No, I'm in front. No, I'm in front. And we keep like walking one step ahead.
I walk really fast, so I'll be.
So do I.
Hey, so do I. Great, we're super fast party.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be running then. I'll be jogging.
I'll wait for you guys to spring the trap, and then I'll be running right after.
So the Goliath and half-orc is like, no, I'm ahead, like we're just rushing in. Like the rest of the party is slowly creeping ahead. Yeah, okay, good.
I'll stay back with the cleric.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay, so you elbow one another on your way down.
Yeah. No, little man, you can't take hits like I can.
And obviously, a couple of steps into the cave, and whatever illumination the Tundra Sun provides quickly disappears as you descend into this silent, almost menacing darkness that slowly engulfs you. So, do you have any way to provide light? Are you
Yeah.
relying?
I have the light
I've-
cantrip.
I have dark vision as a half orc.
No.
I have
We're
dark
not
vision, but I'll
sneaking
use
around
the
in
light.
the darkness. Stupid orcs. I pull out my sword, say the magic word, and there is light. As
Okay.
flames cover the sword.
Okay.
And it gives out a lot of light.
I also use the light cantrip on my shield.
Good. So, Valor, as you walk forward with your flaming sword in your fist, the flames touch the cave walls that are around you, and you can see small insects that try to avoid the flame, and some spider webs catch fire and burn away. So you have this scent of burning insects and burning spider webs in your nostrils as you walk deeper and deeper into the darkness. So at this point, the cave is simply leading you. There are no turns or intersections. It's simply a small cave that goes deeper and deeper underground. At some point,
How small?
so it fits. So you can walk in a single file. You slowly have to hunch a little bit. So you sometimes smack your head if you have any helmet on, like a bulging rock.
No helmet, but maybe I should let the half orc go in front since he's smaller. He'll fit in easier.
So you're promoted, Harag.
No, I was in front from the beginning. So
Yeah, so you thought.
Okay. Harag, do you take a few steps further to avoid the flaming sword light and the shield light to have your dark vision kick in? Or do you stay within...
The sword gives like 80 feet
Yeah.
light. 40 feet bright and 40 feet dim.
okay, wait. So how much is dark vision? Let me check real quick. 60 feet. Okay, so your light is actually better. Then if his light is better, I will stay within his light.
Okay, good. So the tunnel moves, to the right, to the left, always descending. And at some point, Harag, you take a step and you see your foot vanish inside this carpet of fog. In the middle of the cave, there is moisture, so you kind of slip, but you then regain your footing. There's a carpet of fog covering the tunnel from this point and on. The flames on the sword spit and sparkle. It's very moist here. It's very cold. But other than that, all you can see is, a tunnel that keeps going forward.
Okay, then at this point, I will actually get out my 10-foot pole and use it like a blind person. Like, how do you call those sticks?
Tapping the ground.
Yeah. That's what I'll be doing with my 10-foot pole.
Okay. Radovan, I need you to roll perception.
Okay. Not too great. Minute. Perception. I got a 9.
Okay. So with a 9, you definitely identify this tunnel as a natural burrow or a natural formation But once the fog started, you can see that some of the walls have been straightened up or cleared or extended, probably using magic. You don't think that this was an axe or a worker that did this. Definitely
I'll
not.
tell you guys this. Tread lightly. The magic trap is probably here.
I'll cast detect magic then. As
Okay.
we're going into the fog.
Good. So you cast detect magic. The fog is indeed a magical effect. So definitely magical energy created it, but you don't think it's harmful in any way. So it's simply there lying on the floor as a carpet.
And you say the walls are so smooth that it wasn't carved in, it was made by magic perhaps?
Correct. And as you cast your spell and focus on what lies ahead, you can see that the cave suddenly go wide, even though it keeps its current height. So probably 2 feet above your head. And then you can see that the tunnel end in a T intersection with a wall that is very, very smooth. You can.
I'm gonna have Revenel, my owl familiar, stay about 60 feet behind us, kind of watching our back.
Okay.
Is there like I like trying to grab a stone from the floor,
Mhm.
and I try to throw it at the wall. It's a smooth wall of the T intersection.
Okay.
Does it like bounce off the wall?
So it bounces off the wall, hits the other wall just in front of it, and clicks away. You believe that there is a passage, so that a T intersection, a smooth wall, and then a passage to the right and to the left.
Okay.
But the ceiling is very low. So
I will move up to the T intersection.
okay.
And if Herrick doesn't move, then I'll push him up to the T intersection. Or try at least.
So Harrog, you click, click, click with your 10-foot pole. And when you get to Valor's point of view, you can see that the cave turns into a unnatural maze. So someone extended the cave and built an actual maze of walls and intersecting walls, like this maze garden that you have seen in your life. So same thing, but made of stone.
Were we
Okay.
given anything? Well, how does a locate creature work?
Dude, I'm like perfectly prepared for all of this, okay? I get out, wait, what do we have?
Did you say so? It's like a
Well-
garden maze. Does that mean we could go above it?
No, this is what I told you about the ceiling
Oh.
being still low. So you can't
see.
go above
Okay.
it, but simply navigate through it.
So I have
I'm gonna. Go ahead.
5,000 ball bearings, and I will just sprinkle them on the ground as we go.
How do you carry that around? How heavy
That's
is that?
dangerous for us.
No, thank you. How fucking heavy
Yeah,
is
but we
5,000
will
ball
find
bearings?
our way back.
That's like 50
No.
pounds of ball bearings. You must make a ton of noise when you walk.
Well, yeah, but what isn't the mist still covering the ground?
Yes.
Oh,
I
So
have
damn.
you
some
drop a lot of
chalk.
ball bearings, and then we're like, oh, I wonder if we're back where we started, and then it slipped, and like, oh yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
I'm
and
gonna
if you
pull out
begin
some
taking,
chalk and mark my path.
if you begin to take out the ball bearings, Elix is like, don't. Last time it didn't work. It's not gonna work this time.
I tell you,
I have-
listen, I have some ink. We can just use some ink. How about that?
I have. No, go ahead.
I was so
I'm
excited.
still gonna
about
mark my
using the
path
ball
with chalk.
bearings.
I have quite a bit of chalk.
They're really useful, but
Chalk is better.
So Herog returns the ball bearers into his
permanent.
underpants.
Yeah.
And
Now we know why he makes so much noise when he walks.
yeah, and Radovan, you pull out a feather, like a quill and a ball of ink, and you kind of mark the wall as you guys head in.
But before we head in,
Yes.
like at the starting section, I would like to pull out a hammer, not a large war hammer thing, but just a small hammer to in my climber's kit to put in the pythons, and just knock a bit on the wall to see if I can just like estimate how big it is.
Okay.
If there are like tunnels on the other side.
Good. So you click on it, and you believe it's not very thick, and the dwarf can help you ascertain that. So probably something like this, no more. And indeed, the fact that it's so very smooth identifies it as a magical creation. It's definitely not natural. No one built it.
Could we easily break through these walls, dwarf?
I do.
Radovan,
Before
I'm
you
talking to
answer,
you.
wait, but before you answer, I have a portable ram, okay?
Oh my god, that was a mistake. Like
He bought 50 portable rams.
yeah, the 1,000 gold to start was a mistake. I can see it now.
And the amazing thing is, Keenan hasn't played first edition before. This is total first edition. You need
Yes.
this, portal ram,
Mhm.
yes, 10-foot pool.
Amazing.
Well,
Amazing.
look, my
The whole
character
town.
is basically like a
The guy from Munchkin.
Indiana Jones like type character. I've been through these places before, so
Yeah. So
Hello.
with the portable ram, the dwarf says that you can probably punch through a wall. Giving it some time, probably not too much, because the wall isn't like very very thick.
And I assume we have two, well, one strong person and one fairly strong person. Half orc.
yeah, I would
Strong
pretty much
dwarf.
agree with that. Yes.
Right?
Okay.
You're tiny.
So is there
Stronger
any
than you.
other than painting ink on the wall and throwing those marbles on the floor, any other
Can we? I try to see which way each one of the paths are leading to at their end.
Okay.
If this is a maze, then if we follow one wall, we'll get to the end. If it's a labyrinth, that won't work.
Also,
So we could try following one wall and seeing if it will if we start going in circles, then we know it's a labyrinth.
when we were given intel about this job, were we told what kind of creatures we'd be going after? Or like maybe shown an illusion, like a really good illusion of the creature that somebody else might have seen, so we know what it looks like?
That's a good question. You were told that there is obviously a draw woman capable of casting powerful magic. You were told that she has 6 minions or servants that are definitely undead and mostly humanoid in form. But some of them have like maybe deformities or maybe wings or something like that. So you're not really sure about what is it, and it's a somebody saw someone seeing, etc. So it's like a second order testimony. With regards to any other creatures in the Underdark, you probably know best. All kinds of giant insects and Durgar or goblins or orcs. Lots of trouble in those areas. But you were told that the wizard has probably erected some traps. Some of them are magical. You believe that this is probably one of those.
Okay. I'm going to take out a piece of parchment and I'm going to start drawing the maze, just that we can keep track of where we're going to.
Okay, good. In this case, Radovan, as you basically do that while the group is following Ailish advice to follow a wall, I need you, Radovan, to make a wisdom check for me.
Okay, I got a 15, I think. Just a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, 15.
Good. So you lead, or you basically follow Ailish lead, but you draw the maze, which indeed turns to be a labyrinth because you do see some turns and exits that complicate your drawing too much. You have traveled for at least an hour, so you're basically surrounded with all those walls and intersections and corridors. And then, Valor Harog, you notice a chest lying on the floor. The fog is covering it in waves, but then it dissipates around it. It looks to be tilted on one side, and there's a skeleton hand sitting on top of it.
As soon as I see behind him this, if I'm close enough, I say, if anybody move towards it, I say, wait.
Okay.
I'll wait while I pull out a javelin and throw it at the chest.
Okay, so you throw the javelin, make an attack roll.
Okay. That's a 24 to hit.
Okay, so
And if you actually need damage also, that's 6 points of damage.
okay, so
I
you
think maybe, yeah, that's right.
hit the chest dead on. It falls on its side. The lid is opened, and coins pour out of it. The skeleton hand is flipped into the fog and is not seen again.
And is what? Oh, not seen again.
Yeah, it kind of drowns below the.
Do I still have my detect magic last 10 minutes? Do I still have it on?
Probably not,
We've been
because
gone
an
for-
hour. Yeah.
Hours.
Mm.
I will get a little bit closer, and I can use within 30 feet. Anyways, I'll use Mage Hand to pick up and some of the coins.
Okay, so you use Mage Hand to pick up some of the coins.
And while he does that, I go over and retrieve my javelin and say, I guess it's not one of those fake creature thingies.
Okay. As you do that, you look back at your comrades and say that. You can see suddenly that the walls around you shake and shed dust, and then two creatures simply burrow from the two sides of the chest. These are huge insects, hunched with great mandibles and a weird antenna on their heads. They simply burrow through the corridor and then click, 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 click at you.
They stand on two legs.
They stand on two legs. Exactly.
Okay.
I need you all to make charisma saving throws as the eyes of the creature, the multifaceted
charisma
eyes,
saving throws. That's my good save.
glow.
That's a 4. I
Eight
rolled
for
a
me.
5, so that's a 4.
4 for
As I
Vahilor.
said, my good save.
That's my
So,
bad save, and I got a critical.
Critical failure
Critical
or
success. No,
Okay.
success. One.
Yeah. What could go wrong with a confused barbarian going around with a flaming sword?
I got a 17.
17 for Ailish.
Elix got a 10.
Alex got a 10.
So sad.
Yep.
Herog,
I got +5 on that.
8.
Yeah.
8.
8 for hero.
Okay, so okay, now let's roll for initiative and see what happens.
No, a 7 for Herok.
Okay,
Radovan has 18.
okay.
Oh,
19 for
20.
Elix.
19 for Elix,
Yeah, 18 for Velo.
18 for Velo,
20 for Ailish.
20. Okay. Ailish, so, oh wait, I need to roll for...
No, you don't need to roll the initiative. They'll just stand there,
Okay.
watching the chaos they have caused already.
No, you all rolled pretty high, so that's fine. So Ailish, you shake that confusion that went over your body as you looked into those creatures' eyes. You can now see that there are tiny hairs covering their bodies, and they are totally armored, an insect-like armor that you've seen on cockroaches, etc. What do you want to do? You can see that some of your friends are like reeling. Something is obviously taking hold of them.
And the barbarian is up there, right? They're coming after him.
You think so? Yes.
Is that what it looks like? Okay, so can I get Revenel to fly up and try and take the help action
Okay.
on one? He's
Mhm.
going to do a flyby.
Okay.
He doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he flies in and out of enemy's reach.
Does the familiar need also to do? It is a creature, right? It's not special in any way. I think so.
It's
So,
Fey, that's all I know.
yeah, I think it should also make a saving throw.
But probably
Sure.
have advantage on it since it's a Fey type.
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, it doesn't say anything like that in it's just an owl, really.
Okay. Yeah.
Has advantage on wisdom checks or reliance. So charisma, which is probably 0. Okay, 4. It's confused, so it's not
Oh.
going to do that.
Okay.
Then I will just shoot. I'm going to shoot my bow at one of them. I get 2. 17 and a natural 20, so 26.
Okay. So the 26 hits. The 17 does not.
Okay, so double damage dice. That's a whopping 8 points of piercing damage.
Okay. That's amazing. So one arrow sticks at this creature and it clicks at you angrily. Anything
Okay.
else you want to
And I'll
do?
back up. Yeah, back up.
Okay.
I want to be as far up to 80 feet away if I can.
So you basically
However far I can get.
okay, that might cause you to be totally separated from the group because this is a labyrinth. So
Okay, so as far back as I can go.
okay, so you take a
Without losing the
couple of feet steps back. That's fine.
Okay.
We'll head to Ilix. Now you are definitely confused. So I need you to roll a d8 for me. And tell me the result, because I can't see it.
Wait, who?
Ilix. Emiliano.
Sorry.
D8.
7.
7. So you make one melee attack against a random creature. So let's say that you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of your friends, and then the 2 creatures. So that's a 7.
It's 4 friends actually.
Oh right, 4, 6. So roll 1d6 for me, and I simply number. I will number the people here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I might be too far ahead.
Oh, he can. Yeah, he can
I can
move.
throw my mace.
Yeah, no, he can move and whatever.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
I got a 5 on the D6.
5. So you actually hit the creature that Ailish hit with an arrow. So make a melee attack against it.
I got a solid 6 on that melee.
Okay, so you
That-
kind of
Yeah. But isn't that modifier wrong?
Um,
Oh
one
no,
D-
it's oh yeah, I see it. It's right.
yeah, it's strength. It's -1.
yeah.
okay. Do you have only one attack per round?
Yeah, I'm just a wimpy cleric.
This will
But we
hurt.
killed our DM.
I will feel it tomorrow. Okay, so that's this is it.
Is that my turn?
Yes, you were confused. That was the only
Lame.
thing you do.
That's really lame.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh, no,
Hopefully
I think
I
you can,
at least
don't you
do a
get
lot
another
of
save?
damage.
Let's take. I'm reading it now. Unless I convert his eyes, which it does so.
Someone needs to slap me in the face.
So I think.
Oh, I will. With my sword.
So on a failed saving throw, the creature can take reaction until the start of its next turn and rolls a
At
d8.
the start of the next turn, they can.
So I think it. I think it vanishes after the next turn. But if you are able to see the creature, then it means that you might be affected from it. So you might want to avert your eyes, which means that it's basically invisible to you next round. So that was Elix. Next in line is
I rolled a 6.
a 6. So you also... Oh no, so you simply move in a random direction. So I need you to make a percentile die check to see if you get lost.
71.
71. 71 is okay. You are not lost. But you take some steps back and bump into walls, and probably Ailish, who has been taking a few steps back, grabs you to stop you from simply wandering. Radovan, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move over to the one that has been hit so far.
Okay.
And is anyone next to him right now?
Valor is not there, and Elix took a step forward to hit it. So probably
Okay, are
Elix.
these creatures huge, large? What is their
Large.
size?
These are large creatures. Now, if you want... Let me just read something. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I'm moving over to them with my battle axe and a shield and my cloak, and I'm going to strike the one that has been already struck.
Okay,
With
you
two attacks.
you do need to avert your eyes, so you basically have a disadvantage on attacking him. You know where he is, but you're looking at his feet, etc.
Okay, I'll do that then. Okay, so first attack I got 6 plus. I got a 12. to hit.
Okay, so it blocks your axe with one of its huge armored hands.
Okay. And second attack. I got the same. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this a precision attack
Okay.
and add a d8. So that turns it to be an 18.
18 hits.
Okay. So he takes 1d8 damage. That's 6 plus 5, 11 slashing damage.
Okay, good. So green blood spatters on the wall as your axe cuts through its natural armor. Good one. Okay, anything else?
No.
Okay, so these two creatures will try to attack Valor.
Even though I moved away.
Oh right, you moved away. So the next available.
But you can do an attack of opportunity as I move away if you want.
That's fine.
I'm next to them, by the way.
Yeah, so let's say this. They'll simply attack the dwarf.
They have a disadvantage on their attacks because of my cloak.
Yes. So.
Do you have a cloak of displacement as well?
Yep.
Okay, so each one
And
of them.
took that.
Each one of them makes 3 attacks, so 2 claws and 1 with mandible. So the first claw attack, the highest score is a 15.
Nope.
Okay. The second claw, the highest score is a 10.
Nope.
And with the mandibles, the highest score is a 17.
Nope.
Amazing. So and you move and avoid all their attacks. The second one will do the same. So 2 claws. This one is bad. The second claw is a natural 20 and a 19 on the die. So I'm assuming it will hit with a 27.
So 27 hits, yeah.
Okay. So you take 9 points of slashing damage from the second claw. The mandibles.
The next one doesn't have disadvantage actually.
Oh. Oh, so I'll roll again because I don't know which die was the disadvantage, and I did get a natural 20 again.
The highest. Of
No,
course.
I got a natural 20, so that's not fair. Okay, so this time it's 26 to hit.
Okay, I got hit.
Okay, so this is 5 plus 6, that's 11 plus 5, so 16 slashing damage from the mandibles.
Nice. Okay.
Nice. Okay, and now we get to Herog's turn.
Demon.
Oh,
Yeah, you still don't know your character
yeah,
names.
character
So.
Who are you talking to? Oh, me.
like Herog, what?
Who?
Okay.
So
I'm
Valor
charmed
and
as well.
so Valor and Elix are backed off a little bit, which makes Elix, you, and Radovan around those creatures.
I believe I'm charmed as well, right? I rolled an
Oh, right. Sorry. So roll a d8 for me.
Watch him
an
clear
8.
killer cleric.
See the first crit, the first dice I rolled. Well, okay, not
So
the first.
it's an 8.
Yeah, it's an
Okay, so you make a melee attack against a random creature. Roll d6 for me, and I'll tell you which one did you hit.
It's a 6.
A 6 is actually
Critting all my
one.
rolls.
Yeah, actually one of the creatures. So go ahead
Oh,
and
great.
make a melee attack.
Okay. That is
Nice.
22. Oh man, if I had
Yes.
advantage, I would have crit actually.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, that's 10 slashing damage.
Amazing. That's actually very good.
Does like the bonus attack and everything trigger on this? Probably not, right?
No, it's just one melee attack. So
Yeah, and it does say just one attack. Yeah.
yeah,
Not that I
Okay.
looked up the monster or anything.
so so
Sure
it's
helps you out.
this is a new round. So if you want to attack the creature, you have to avert your gaze. Otherwise, you'll be
Yeah, it's on your turn. You have to make a save if you're looking at it.
correct. So let's start with Elish again.
Can't look at it. Is there anything else in this room?
So
I can
it's not a room. You're in the middle of
Oh,
a
it's the corridor.
corridor. There's still the chest on the floor, holes in 2 of the walls, and some rubble and a fog blanket on the floor.
Right. Okay. And it looks like, from my perspective, it only looks like one of us is really confused or charmed, right?
You
And
definitely
everybody else just attacked it.
yes, correct.
It's only me that walked away. Yeah.
Well, the
Yeah,
cleric,
there's
Helix
unfortunately
doesn't
nothing I can
typically
do.
attack things, so
Well, okay. Yeah, there's that. But I'm with the barbarian. Can I make a, I don't know, Arcana check or history check or something, just intelligence check to figure out why he's acting the way he is and see if there's anything I can do about it?
About Valor, you're talking about Valor?
Yeah, Valor, yeah.
Sure, you can make a Arcana check is fine.
It's only a 12.
Okay. So, well, you can connect 2 and 2 and understand that some creatures can have this effect, and also you yourself resisted it, so you know that something
Yeah.
is off with these creatures.
But that's all. Okay, so this is charm magic, right? Technically?
No. No.
So my
it's-
Fey ancestry doesn't help me resist this?
Yes, it's not even a spell. It's simply an ability, and it's an
a
effect.
natural ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit. Okay, there's nothing I can do here other than stay back. I can't even buff one of you. I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna get ready to go in. I'll cast False Life on myself this round, and I'll move a little bit closer.
Okay. You have False Life installed.
Okay.
There's a progress bar. Bing. Good.
Yeah.
Elix.
I'm going to cast Do I really need to
Are
cast?
you averting your eyes?
Yeah, I'm averting my eyes. I don't need to look at anybody while doing this. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon with bonus action. Put it perhaps out of the way, so behind the creatures, right
Okay.
behind them. And then I'll also cast where is it? Bless on everybody.
Can you cast 2 spells like on the same? I don't think so.
Oh, that's right.
No.
Okay, well
You
screw
can,
that.
you can cast a cantrip.
Yep,
and
I'm
a
gonna-
spell.
I'm gonna cast. I'm just gonna cast Bless on everybody.
Okay.
Everybody has Bless. A D4 to your attacks and saving throws.
On everybody.
Yeah.
Just
So
doing like a third level spell.
yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Good.
Well, thanks for that. I need that.
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Kill it quickly.
Valor.
Yes. I don't think Baylor has fought Umberhulks before, so he'll turn around to find out where he is and look at the creatures. That
Naturally.
makes sense. Like he has to orientate himself after being confused for a round.
Oh, there you
Where he
are.
is now. Oh, there the monster hunt. How do I go kill? Oh, wait. I'll try to save. Oh, but with a D4, I make it.
Amazing.
That's a 15.
Yeah,
But
15,
I-
15
no, I-
does it.
I looked it up to help you, so I knew what it was. Sorry. And then I'll go and attack the nearest creature.
Okay. Go for it.
Yes.
Awesome.
And sorry for the noise in the background if you can hear that.
Nope.
Sirens of some sort. I needed a bless on the first one. With bless, the first one is a 19. Second attack, even without bless, is 22.
Amazing. So 2 hits.
Yes, and then and well, I should have said this first, but I'm rating,
Roar!
of course. That goes without saying. Well, it doesn't, but I should have said it first. But
That's
rating.
fine.
So total, that's 35 points of slashing damage. Wow.
Wow.
And 9 points of fire damage.
Amazing.
So 44 points of damage.
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. This is how it's
Maybe I don't
done,
need to go
guys.
in.
This is how it's done.
Yeah. One of those attacks was maximum damage, and the other was like 3 from max. and the fire damage was low, but the
Okay.
normal attack was pretty good.
Oh yeah, what the fuck? The one was
Yeah.
max damage.
Amazing.
Wait until I get hold monster, and all of you just attack the monster with advantage.
Radovan, what do you want to do now that you've seen Valor smacking those creatures, opening large gashes in their armored bodies and splatting the
I'm
walls, painting the walls with their blood?
I'm cauterizing the wounds so they're not a lot of blood.
I'm going to ask you to do that again. I'm using the commander strike to make you strike to repeat your strike.
Okay, well, I'll
That
do
would
that
be
now.
my first attack, which is actually your attack.
Thank you for that. Ooh, I do love those. And again with bless, that's 21.
Wow.
Wait, plus. Wait a minute. Plus
Or
plus my
D8.
superiority plus 7. So that's 28.
What? Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's right. I do 18 points of damage
18.
plus the D8.
Awesome.
Wait, I need a calculator now.
Level 8. Level 8.
But you were level 8 before, nothing changed.
We remade better characters.
But you gave us a magical weapon or a
Correct.
magical item.
Yeah, correct. Okay, amazing. So this creature is so hacked up that it is reeling. It takes a step back, but it's still on its feet.
Wait, you guys got magical items?
I thought it was only common items.
Yeah.
No, we
No,
got
it's-
a rare magical item.
I said
and
only one rare magic item.
Yeah.
Free.
1,000 gold.
Free.
Whatever I need.
Yeah.
Oh, for free?
Yeah, and 1,000 gold
Yeah.
for mundane equipment. Mundane equipment.
Yeah, dude. Where's your rare
Holy-
magical item?
Oh, guy left
It's
it
in
at
my
home.
backpack for,
Yeah.
Staff
it's
of
in my
healing, wand
backpack.
of healing?
I'll put it out next session.
Okay. Now they're running to D&D Beyond. Where's the nuclear device?
Yeah.
Yes, that-
Tactical warhead?
Yeah,
Snuggles,
a ring of
level
protection
four,
is
level
a
eight,
rare item
Yeah. Okay.
if you want to
Um,
take one.
So,
So-
I have another attack.
Okay.
I still didn't finish mine. But is he like?
Yeah, finish him. He's kind of like in Mortal Kombat, so he's waiting for you to.
Okay, so I'm going to attack him again.
Don't let
Come on,
let me
let's have
finish
it.
him. I get a bonus attack if I
Oh
finish him.
man,
You got a D4.
I got a 1.
Oh,
Oh,
well, don't
wow.
use it.
Nice.
So it's because he's moving like this. It's hard, like hurrah, hurrah, hurrah.
Don't you have 2 attacks?
He's doing the drunk fighting style.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to use my move action to move over to the other guy, next to the other guy.
Okay.
You have another attack, don't you?
And that was he used my attack. He direct.
Oh, I'm sorry.
fighting abilities.
So, Valor, are you protected with a clock of displacement?
No,
Okay.
I am not.
So since these are not stupid creatures, they will kind of rub their eyes and avoid looking at the dwarf, and then come on you, like attack you.
Yeah, armor class 17.
Okay, so each one has 3 attacks, 2 claws and 1 of mandible. So no advantage here. So or
I
disadvantage.
did not do reckless attack yet.
Okay, that's good. So the first claw is a 9. So that's obviously
Close.
close. Yes. Close. The second one is a 15, which doesn't
No,
hit.
17.
Okay.
No.
Mandibles come in and I can't roll today. This is bad. Bad die. I hate you. New die. Okay, so the first attack, it simply, as it tried to attack you from all the wounds,
It's blinded by the fire from my sword.
Yeah.
Clearly.
from all the cuts and bruises that the dwarf gave him. So the second creature, again, 1 claw. What's going on, man? It's not. It's broken. My die are broken.
Come on, I'm a berserker. I'm supposed to get hit.
Another 1. That's amazing. Okay, that's much better. This is a 19 to hit. So out of 6 attacks.
Come on, hit! This is supposed to be a fair fight. Come on.
So you kind of, and then they get you.
I am like amazed. Come on, it's supposed. You're supposed. That's not how fighting works.
Yes.
I hit you. You hit me. Come on.
Yeah, it's close quarter fighting. They're not used to it. So you take only that's 12 points of slashing damage.
Yeah,
And
and
you
not
yeah,
about- Yeah.
that's amazing. You you got out cheap. Keenan, Harrog, what do you do?
Well, hopefully I'll make the save.
If you look at it, you don't have to look at it. You can simply take a disadvantage to attack roll.
No. I'm gonna look at them. What is it? A charisma save, right?
Yes.
Charisma say, yeah.
I mean, we have bless, right?
Yeah.
So it can't be that bad.
Yeah, it can.
Only like
Well, you only need to roll a 12 on that d4 to make it.
okay.
It's-
So with
Famous last words. Can't be that bad.
yeah, that was a natural 2, so that's a 5 with bless.
Okay, roll a d8 for me.
6.
So with a 6, you simply use all your movement to move in a random direction, roll a percentile die to see if you get lost, and you have to prepare a new character.
Oh man.
Can I make a attack of opportunity
56.
to kill him for that?
Can I use a reaction to grab him?
Wait, what was the roll?
56.
56, so yes, Elix, you grab it. You grab him before he vanish into the darkness.
Okay.
Okay. A new round. Elish.
So one of them is almost down.
Yes,
Is that right?
correct.
Oh, okay. I'm not gonna go in. I'm just gonna shoot my bow. I'm gonna try and make the save.
Okay.
19.
19
Save.
is amazing.
I'll take 2 shots with my bow. 1 misses and 1's a 21.
21 hits.
So 7 points of damage on the wounded
Yes,
one.
it's down.
You do have a d4 less, if that matters on the
Two of my attack. Oh, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
So
Yeah.
you
was a
bury
five.
you bury one of the arrows in its neck and it convulses and simply falls on the floor.
Does a
Twitches.
14 hit?
No, a 14 doesn't
The other one?
hit.
No, I didn't think so. Yeah. Okay. Even with the D4.
Okay, that was amazing.
Perfect.
You killed it. Elix. Emiliano.
I'm going to turn to the next one
Okay.
and use Toll the Dead.
And use what?
Toll the Dead. Sorry, I'm eating.
What does that mean?
It's a necrotic spell. So I take out my holy symbol, which is a bell, and I just go ding, and it reverberates through the cave, and it has to do a wisdom save
Okay.
against DC 16.
Toll the Dead.
But has it taken any damage?
Not this one.
Well,
Is it?
if it has taken taken
So,
damage,
you do need to make the save because you point at one creature you can see.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So.
All right. So it was a charisma save.
Yes.
Come on, +5. You can do it. Crit.
Crit is amazing.
25.
So.
bless.
Yeah, plus that. At least
Right, of
26.
course.
Okay, so I need to make a what save?
A wisdom save
Wisdom.
against DC 16.
Almost. He rolled a 15 and failed.
And is he hurt?
It is hurt? Yes.
Then he takes how much was it? D12.
D12.
2d12.
Okay, so I gotta
2
roll
D12?
those.
Oh, right. 5th level.
Fifth level. Yeah.
Level goes up.
It's actually 15 damage, necrotic damage.
15.
Not bad for a
necrotic damage.
cantrip.
Okay.
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
It's too good, I think. In my opinion.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Okay, so the bell rings and the fog is blown away and the creature shrieks, which is amazing. Okay, we go to Vehilor.
Okay, this time I think I kind of know what's going on. I felt like the confusing effect when I look at them. Sick enough of one, so this time I will not try my luck and I will avert my eyes. But since I'm next to it, I'll attack with disadvantage, but then I'll do... It hasn't hit me yet, barely. So I'll do reckless attack
Okay.
and attack normally twice. Ooh, I actually need bless for this. Hopefully, come on, bless. The first one is a 20 with bless.
Hits.
The second one is only a 16.
Okay, so the first one goes in.
Yeah, that's 21 total.
Ooh. Wait. Points of damage?
Yes.
Like
From the
like
normal
points
slashing.
of damage that I deduce from its life, from its hit points?
Yes. Yeah, it's slashing and it's 14 slashing and 7 fire damage.
It's not like non-lethal or something. It's actual points of damage I need to deduce
Yes.
from the number of
Just
state.
say it.
Okay. Okay.
Till he's dead.
Yes. If I have had advantage, that had been a crit, and I would have doubled that pretty much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I roll 20 rolled it for me. It would have been 17 extra points of damage on that roll.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Crit.
This
And
is
I could have rolled.
Hi, Ito-san.
yeah. He got back from the amusement park. So
When is he going to start playing with us?
oh, that's a good question. That's a very good question. שואלים מתי אתה מתחיל לשחק איתנו? Soon. You heard him. Soon.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, he can replace James. I'm sure he can roll better.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We'll,
James, if you're watching this.
we'll make it PG for him.
So that was Valor. Now we are back to Radovan.
Okay. Radovan really wants to strike this creature. Let's try again. With disadvantage.
Do you want me to lift you up, dwarf, so you can hit it better?
Shut up.
Throw him at him.
You gonna take that, bro?
Yeah.
No one tosses a dwarf.
Nobody tosses a dwarf. Come on, everybody.
I got a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Ah,
Bless. What's that with bless?
D4?
not again.
Okay, so
18 to hit.
18 is actually a hit.
Woohoo! Okay.
So
I don't remember what that. Ah, okay. Forgot what I need to do for a minute.
Yes, how do you roll damage? I've never tried this before.
It's a new game.
Okay, that's 7 points of damage.
Okay, 7 is good. Amazing. On its turn, yeah, they'll go for the dwarf. No, you still have this cloak of displacement, right?
They have advantage on me.
Okay,
Or
so
it has advantage on me.
okay, so
So,
he'll
come
do
on,
that.
You can hit me.
Yeah, you can.
Like, as I'm
Come
not
on.
looking at it. Come on, come on. Like,
Giving him a
Yeah.
pep talk.
I don't like an unfair fight.
So the first claw hit at 21.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's still 17.
Okay.
Hasn't changed.
No, I like erased it from my memory. So that's 9 points of slashing damage from the first claw. The second claw is actually not a hit.
These creatures suck.
Yeah. The
With
mandibles.
advantage too, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling extremely low. This is amazing. Yeah,
The curse of James.
yeah.
Waste of my blood.
The curse of James.
Oh, you're the new James when he isn't here.
Exactly.
He doesn't miss more sessions.
22 for the mandibles, only because of the advantage. And that's 11 points of slashing damage.
Oh, 11. Then I'll actually I'll use my Goliath Stone Endurance on that one to lower the damage.
Listen,
Just
Go.
because I can.
okay.
Oh, I lowered that by 4 only.
Okay.
So that's 7, but still, then I reduced it by half. So, yeah, not a lot.
Keenan the Herog, what do you want to do?
All or nothing. I'm looking at them. Okay, come on. Yes, a 20 on the charisma save.
Amazing.
Nice.
Now I see you. So you shake the confusion effect and charge him.
Exactly. And wait, is one of them dead?
Yes.
Okay. Then I will just. Oh man, this is complicated. I will do reckless attacks and
Action shot.
attack. Nah, I might need that later. And I will great sword attack. That's a 20, and that's an 11 plus bless.
It's
Right?
Then your reckless attack, then it's 14.
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
so with
Still
with
not
the
bad.
bless it's 16.
Wait,
and
16 points of damage?
No,
that's a
2
hit.
hits. It's it's
It's a miss.
22 and a 16.
So
to hit.
22 is in, the 16 is out.
Okay. So that is only 12 slashing damage.
Oh.
Oh.
Action surge.
Why even bother?
Yeah.
Why even hit it?
Oh.
So are you
Caress its
action
back.
surging or not? Do
No,
it.
I'm not action
Do
surging.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I-
Do
I
it.
need
Do
it
it.
later.
Give in to your anger. Let the jimmies
Strike it
rustle through
down.
you.
Okay.
Wait, is the
Yeah.
action surge? Action surge is like on short rest.
Yeah, short rest.
Okay, let's go. Let's do it.
We never rest, but like even short rest, we never do that. But come on, you can do it. Oh yeah, that's better.
Okay. Yeah,
Lot
see,
better.
so
Yeah, they
that's a
both have-
24 and
yeah.
another 24 to hit.
Yes. Okay. So 2
And
hits.
then we have. Wait, I can reroll one of those. And yeah, I can reroll something. Wait a minute. Roll D6.
Equations flying.
Yeah.
No, 21.
7 and 4 makes it 11. And this is 10. Yeah, 21.
Total 21?
Yeah, 21 total.
And he feels so sad.
Wait until I get crits, okay? When I get
Yeah.
crit,
Yeah.
then it's gonna be.
Yeah, sure.
Mhm. And you crit on a what?
Purely
19 or
half
20?
on.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's going for the
Oh,
memes.
so
Okay.
And I
5%
have like
And-
advantage all the time with
Oh.
reckless attack.
Okay,
So
so
I
you attack
roll
and
just
attack and
my
attack and attack and blood. Eventually, it doesn't die, but unless it's so close to death that I'm assuming Ailish will drop it with an arrow or two. That's not a problem.
Or the mercy killer would put it out of the misery.
On his turn, yes.
I hit it and did 8 damage.
Yes, so 8 damage is enough to kill this one as well. Again, with an arrow to the throat.
Another kill stealer.
Yeah. So
You're welcome.
Loot
thing I'm
explodes explodes from the body, and only Ailish can collect it.
Gotta collect it.
The Diablo sounds of the coins dropping. And
Yes.
Yeah.
And depending on what type of game you're playing, only aliens get XP because only killing blows gives XP.
Right? Oh, that was so frustrating.
Oh,
that is
yeah.
dumb.
Like, oh, I want to level up my cleric. No.
Okay. So with the two
All right,
creatures
so-
dead, what do you want to do?
Anyone you hurt?
The tunnels that they created,
Yes.
Yeah, I
They-
want to look at those.
let's follow those. Like, the hell
Okay.
with this following the labyrinth bullshit.
Hang
Okay.
on, what about the coins that were dropped out of the
Right,
chest?
coins.
So the chest
Yeah,
plus the coins are worth 150 gold pieces. These are coins from Cormyr, and
That's 30 each.
and as you collect it, you collect the skeleton hand, and that's simply a skeleton hand.
Give that to the grave cleric who
No.
parties with his aunt.
I'll use it to reach down and pet the dwarf. Good job.
Back scratcher now, right?
He's going to find out that a kick from a dwarf really hurts on the toes.
Oh, I actually got hurt in this fight now. Good.
How much gold did you say it was?
150. Okay.
Yeah. So let's follow one of those Umber Hulk.
So you
Unless
follow
anybody objects.
you follow
Yeah,
the burrow
This is just a small room. They were like sitting inside waiting.
Yeah, right.
with no food, air, or
Shit.
simply
How long were they sitting there?
It's
Yeah.
like a cubicle with a small desk, like
Yeah.
sized desk. Like they were sitting.
You have an
there working
appointment?
And then, like raging, no, I don't want to work anymore, and they burst out of the room.
Little typewriter.
exactly.
Yes.
So no, actually, if you follow the burrow that these creatures have created, you actually travel for around an hour until the cave suddenly opens really, really wide, and you find yourself in the middle. Not in the middle.
height?
What? Yeah, in the height as well.
Oh yeah, I assume they're high. Oh good, I can finally walk off. Like,
Exactly.
Yes.
Fog spills from the burrow into this giant hole, and in the middle of it, you can see a massive stalagmite that has grown like a tumor around a stone tower. So the stone tower is basically created probably using the same spell that created the labyrinth, so smooth stone, but the stalagmite simply engulfs it like a growth over a wound. And you can see two windows that are lit with candles, yellow candles, and a deformed staircase that leads into an opening straight into the tower. So as you emerge into the hall, you can almost imagine this deformed face looking at you with a cruel smile on its face. Fog is everywhere, and on the staircase to the tower, there is a small child wearing rags, holding a broom, sweeping the stairs.
Yeah, lightning bolt.
Javelin.
Oh,
I was thinking javelin. Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
use
Yes.
Eyes of the
Oh.
Grave.
Yeah. Oh, it was a normal child. Just testing.
Don't even use a 10-foot pole first, just lightning bolt.
What
With a pole.
what does it mean, eyes of the dead?
I can see. I can detect undead within 60 feet of me, unless they're covered by a wall
Okay.
completely.
How far away is this tower?
Let's say 100 feet.
So
You're
as we
moving
get
up?
closer. Yeah, as
What's
if we're
the
all
we
moving
business?
together.
I'll stay back.
Is the kid noticing us?
No,
doing
he's
anything as we
sweeping
come up?
the stairs.
As
What
soon as
am
I
I
get
trying
into
to get it
range,
to pen?
I'll do that.
Well, that's odd. I will walk closer.
Is there any
Yeah, I'll
movement?
stay about 30
from
feet behind.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna get Revenil to do a flyby of the tower all the way around the tower.
Okay.
I got a critical success on a perception check.
Okay. So you definitely realize that the tower is divided into 4 or 5 floors. Not all of them has windows. Through the windows, all you can see is the flame of a candle and a swirling fog inside. Your owl
Can I get-
reports the same.
Can I get Revenil to land on the window ledge where the candle is? One of the candles?
Yes, sure. He can, and you can.
And what do they see?
Let me see. I'll tell you. Dun-dun-dun.
Sorry.
Okay, so your owl lands on the window ledge. And then. Da-da-da-da,
Dead. Dead.
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
The last thing it sees.
And then your owl explodes. Poof. So how many hit
Literally?
points? How many hit points does it have?
70.
Oh, 1. Okay.
70.
So as
Five
he lands on the ledge, he basically says, like mentally transmits to you, oh, and then poof, explodes in a ball of lightning.
Holy. And I didn't see anything. It looked like it just like as soon as it touched.
Yes.
It,
Exactly.
okay, well the tower is protected, obviously. We got to be careful.
And too bad the familiar doesn't have the chance to kill the wizard or the caster when it dies in this version.
Yeah, right. Quit living in the past. Quit
It was
living in
so
the
good,
past.
the old version, like, oh, you have 1 hit point familiar.
Target the
died?
familiar.
Yeah, 50% chance to die.
All right. So
Eli-
yeah, I'll just continue to stay back while you're trying to chat up that.
I'll just like slowly approach. I don't know if anybody else is following along, but I'll slowly approach.
Little latchkey
Still holding
kid.
up the flaming sword, but not like up, but like just out to the side.
Okay.
I'm watching everything else beside the tower. Like, is there anything hidden? Any eyes? Reflection of anything around?
Yeah, I'll keep turning around and looking behind us.
Okay. So wait. As you approach Valor, the child suddenly spots you. So he raises his head, smiles, and runs to the door. And he screams, "Mommy, mommy!"
Kid, wait!
Can
As I wave at him, like, hey.
He disappears behind the door. He opens it, disappears, closes it, and then opens it and kind of looks at you.
We're here to see your mummy, right, guys? I don't know how far back they are.
I'm gonna cast False Life on myself, but I'm gonna cast it at 4th level.
So he says, "Go away, mommy's having a baby."
What?
What?
Can we hear screaming?
Maybe we can help.
He puts his head back, maybe talking to someone, and then he simply says, "Go away."
Is this like a human kid? Or...
Yes.
Let's
Well,
go.
Yeah, Elix over there is very skilled in helping pregnant women, so I'm sure she could help your mother.
He
Come on,
says,
Elix. And I am still slowly approaching the tower.
no? I immediately duck down as soon as you point toward.
so the child says, "No, mommy doesn't need any help. Mommy is going to die." And then he enters
I love it.
the tower and closes the door.
Oh, good.
Fuck, I love it.
Well, and I guess instead of pointing at Elix, then I was pointing at the half-orc that Elix was hiding behind. Like, Elix is good at
Yeah.
helping, like, and a big half-orc with it, like,
And
lots of weapon.
Oh, look at the. I'm gonna look at the half orc. I'm gonna look at the door. I'm gonna look at the half orc. I'm gonna look at the door.
I cast guidance on the half orc.
Okay, I get my portable ram out and smash the door.
I touch your portable ram and say, "You got this, buddy." Cast guidance on.
Is that a euphemism?
I don't know. Is it?
You
Go.
touched his ram.
Yep.
You got this, buddy. You got this.
Okay, so roll for something, Herog. How do we use a portable ram? I have no idea.
Gives you advantage to strength checks to open doors, doesn't it?
I already have advantage. to
Make a
open
strength
down
check
doors.
to open a closed door.
Listen. Nobody likes a bragger.
I'll assist somehow.
I'll assist as well. It'll be funny.
It's not that big a
that's
ram.
21 plus guidance from Emiliano, which is a D4.
Jesus.
Okay.
The three of you run up, fucking batter
Okay,
this
so
door.
that's
Yeah,
24.
The portable ram is the
The
dwarf.
dwarf is holding it
rams
like
in a
that.
fight.
No, the dwarf is the portable ram. Come on, use
It's
the
like a
head, like in
helmet
Toy
and-
Story. Like, use the head.
Like a freaking clown car.
Okay. So. Blah blah blah. 21. 29 is actually very, very high. So you
24.
24. So you force your way into a tower, but you have a feeling that the door was probably magically locked because you found some resistance in pushing through, but you did manage it. So the door flies open, and then this wave of fog covers you and stops right at the edge of the staircase. Okay, so it seems like fog is billowing from the inside of the tower, which is heavily obscured. You can't see anything inside. It always pours out, but it stops at the staircase.
Well, Elix, maybe I'll need just a little healing. I do have a minor scratch here and a minor scratch there before we head in.
How much healing do you want?
I'm missing 13 points.
I guess first level cure wounds.
Like, yeah, fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
The- And before we go in there, I'll cast bless. But as soon as we go right in front of the door, I'll cast bless.
Maximizing the.
I already have like half a foot inside. But before we go in, wait, what?
What?
I'm going to cast Fire Shield on myself. So I'm
Oh,
wreathed in blue flames.
That's a really fancy medical item you have there, Alice.
Yeah, she holds up one of her swords. Yep. Gift
Yeah,
me
you
from my
keep
uncle.
using that same one for everything. That's
No,
That's really-
there's the other one too. This one. They look the same. I understand why you're
Alright.
confused.
That's really powerful. Wow.
I've picked up a few tricks in my day.
I roll my eyes.
Yeah, well, I'm
She
good
winks.
to see, it's good to see that I don't need to protect you all the time.
Correct. Let's go.
Yes.
Okay, so
Is
you
it safe
all.
to carry out if you fall down right now? Or can I not touch you?
Me?
Yes.
Actually, good question. I'll double check.
So you all.
Whatever creature hits me with a melee attack.
You're good.
So I could carry you in your arms while you're burning.
You can hold his hand, but don't high five him.
Like rope to hit to high five. God damn it.
So
Okay,
you
we
all
go-
enter the tower, the first floor, but it's like surrounded with yellowish, orangish haze. You can basically see nothing other than the silhouettes of 4 figures holding swords raised into the air. They seem to be standing in a circle, But other than that, and the fact that the walls are covered with red carpet, decorated with all kinds of spidery symbols, you don't see anything.
What can we hear in here?
Make a perception check.
23.
Okay, so you definitely hear the shrieks of a woman upstairs.
Can I pull out my rare item?
Yes, you can.
Which is?
I'm just choosing it now because
Can I pull out my which way right now? It would be good.
Wait, can
It's
I
that-
go back and rechange mine? Meet the needs of the
well, it's that lamp that like
lantern of revealing.
Yeah, that one.
Shows all invisible creatures within, I think, 30 feet.
Yep, I just pull it out, put it on like cone mode, and
Okay.
just like scan.
So you switch to the predator vision, like you can
yeah,
see
I
infrared.
just put the lantern on my head.
Okay. So you see, as you move your head around, you don't see any invisible creatures.
Nice. It probably casts some kind of greenish, sickish glow.
Yep.
I'm gonna nudge the two barbarians forward.
Yeah, I think
Go.
we did
Yeah,
it.
I'm going to charge and strike one of the fighters.
Okay,
The meat bags.
One of the,
make an attack roll with disadvantage.
aren't they statues?
All you can see is
Find out.
figures with swords
I
pointing
assume
up.
statues, yeah.
Okay.
And
Do
don't hit the one with the flaming sword. That's also standing like this. Yeah.
He stands like that all the time.
Of course.
Okay, that would be 17.
Okay, so with a 17, you hit this thing, and indeed you can feel your axe grinding stone. As you get closer to the creature, you can see that this is the statue of a draw elf. Is holding his sword up. On his leather armor, there is this wicked symbol, probably belonging to one of the draw tribes. You can roll history to see if you identify it as a dwarf. You might have a chance. But as you hit it, three strange things happening. The first one is that you realize that those 4 statues are standing in the middle of the room, all facing inward. As you cross to the area inside of the circle, you start to hover uncontrollably. You kind of levitate 2 feet up to the air, and whoa, what's going on? This is the first weird thing that happens. The second thing is that from the floor, which now shakes, tentacles rise and try to grab you all. So I need you all to make something.
Acrobatics.
Dexterity?
Dexterity saving throws, except the dwarf, who is up in the air.
Wait, but we have bless. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's
11.
20 even without bless. With bless, it's
So 11 for
21.
Eilish, 21 for Velo.
Well, we're not
Yeah,
blessed
21
though,
for-
right?
What?
No, she
Re-
said it has bless just as we
Yeah.
said.
At least
Oh,
30
okay.
seconds, I think.
11, 13.
All of us, I assume.
13 for Eilish, Valor,
21.
21, Elix,
14.
14, Harrog,
14.
14. Okay. So basically, all of you except Valish are grabbed by this tentacle, and you all take. Oh, that's nothing. That's like 4 bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained.
Is this a creature?
Nope.
Okay.
So, Eilish, Elix, and Herog, you are restrained by those creatures. Obviously, the terrain becomes difficult. Let's talk in a minute about what happens right after that. So, you are grabbed, and Radovan is hovering, and then a small round bubble made of glass falls from somewhere upstairs. So you, Radovan, as you look upstairs, you can see that the center of the tower is basically an empty shaft. There is no staircase. And from above, a small glass ball falls, and as it falls, it explodes into a greenish, grayish cloud a couple of feet above your head, and all this like smoke, drifts down and fills the room. After this happens, wait. That's not that. That's this. You all need to make blah 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 Constitution saving throws.
Is this poison?
Yes.
Cloud kill probably.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, plus.
If you guys can help me to do Constitution saving throws for my spells, concentration spells sometimes when I get hit, because I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
19.
10.
19.
Radovan got a 16.
10. Radovan with the 16. Elix.
What help did you need? Emiliano?
Just to remind him to do concentration.
That's right.
Yeah, just say concentration when I get hit.
Oh, okay.
Elix.
Ditto for me.
Emiliano, what's the
24.
save? 24. And Herog.
Oh, Jesus.
21.
21. That's amazing. So, that's D8. Okay, so Ailish, you take 23 points of poison damage. All others take 11 points of poison damage.
The only one who failed that?
Yes, all the rest are rolled above 15.
Good thing I cast False Life on me.
But this fog basically stays. Like, as it falls and starts to choke you, it stays there. So when you start your turn there, you will need to repeat those Constitution saving throw. And some of you are restrained by the tentacles. So that's nice. Yes, what do you do?
I still didn't finish my action, I think. I just had one attack out of 2.
Yes.
Yes,
I'm-
good job.
I'm going to try to use my axe to push myself away
Okay.
from, like to hit one of the statues, just to push myself
Great.
out of the area that
Yes.
there's.
So as you do that,
Okay.
you fall back to the ground. You emerge from the circle in the central shaft. You fall back to the ground, and then a tentacle tries to grab you.
Okay. With dexterity?
Wait, I'll tell you. Blah 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 blah. This is a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I got a 12.
12 is not very good. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained. So now I need you all to make initiative rolls, and let's see what happens.
20.
20 for
17 for
Ailish,
Herog.
17 for Herog,
9 for Radovan.
9,
12 for Elix.
12,
Weird. Oh, yeah. Oh, 16 for Wiggle.
16. Okay. So, Ailish, you can start your turn. I just need to inform you that you are, if I remember correctly, restrained. And
I am.
What?
I said I am.
Okay.
I was agreeing with you. Do I have to make a saving throw before I act or after I act?
I'm checking that right now.
I think it's an
as-
action if you want to pull free.
I'm talking about the
Probably.
poison.
Oh, poison,
So, Regarding the tentacles, when a creature enters the affected area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, the creature must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take blah 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 bludgeoning damage and be restrained. If you are already restrained, then you simply take 3d6 bludgeoning damage. So you
regarding the poison,
I'll tell you. You can use your action to make a strength or dexterity check to free yourself. So first the damage. This is 10 bludgeoning damage from the tentacle.
she's in serious pain. Point.
And if
She's in trouble.
If you want,
I need you to be at 0 so I can do max healing.
when a creature enters,
Oh well, thanks for letting me wait till 0.
or
fucker.
starts its turn, yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So you simply need to make a Constitution save again.
For
With
the
regards to
poison?
poison, yes.
Now or after I act?
Start its turn.
17.
17 is good. So you only take half damage.
Okay, so that sucks. Go ahead.
Yeah, so you know that I'll roll once and it will be effective for all of you. Okay. Okay, so this time it's 28 for you who will fail, or 14 for those who will succeed, and 17 is a success.
Oh shit. So she's almost done. I cast Gust of Wind.
Yes. Amazing.
Nice.
It's 60 feet long and 5 feet wide, I believe.
Yes. This is amazing.
10 feet wide. So I assume because this is a contained space that it's just gonna tornado out
Yes.
and up.
Yes.
So yeah, she just throws her arms out and her hair just starts spinning about and just wind fills the whole chamber.
And dissipates the cloud.
But I can't use my move action to break free, can I?
Correct.
Okay. Still wreathed in fire with wind whipping out of her, but definitely about to fall unconscious.
Amazing.
I was right. I should have used freedom of
I'll help
movement.
you.
This was
When is my turn?
a great use of your round. We are at Harrog's turn.
Did your fire shield still stay up? There's a concentration of that, I think.
No, it's not concentration.
Oh, it isn't? Oh, I remember wrong then.
No, it's not. Thank God.
Oh,
So I have to use an action to break free, right?
Correct.
Okay, I will use rage and then I will make the strength check, I suppose.
Okay, but you will take damage because you started the turn restrained.
Okay.
So it's only 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Take your turn.
Sure. And it's a strength check,
yes.
saving throw. What is it?
Strength or dexterity check.
So in the 2 rounds we've been in here, I've taken 51 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait, did I really? Oh man.
yeah, 2 or 2.
Okay. Please make your
I wrote a
Super
9.
squishy.
Constitution saving throw.
7.
Oh yeah, no, the cloud
be
is
plus
gone.
5.
This is amazing.
God, oh yeah, I used the modifier for the saving throw actually. Alright. So
Okay.
it's a
Wait a
7.
You stay restrained.
Damn.
I actually forgot. Anybody who's in front of me is gonna get pushed
Unless they are restrained.
unless they're restrained,
Ah, okay.
and that's I can angle it upwards, I guess, or away. I suppose I'll just angle it at a wall so it doesn't hit anybody.
Okay, makes sense.
I
It's
think I was the only one not restrained. You can't push me around. Come on, I'm big.
Valor. What do you do?
Yes, yes. I assume I noticed Radovan floating earlier.
Yes.
Yes. Well, first I'm making a dex save, hopefully. Ooh. Oh wait, I have advantage on that because barbarian. So that's a 17. Does bless still work?
Sure.
Did you make concentration check for bless, Emiliano?
When I got hit the first time, yeah. But it hasn't been my turn yet.
So 7, but I assume 17 still works even
Yes.
without bless. Then I'll go over and pull Alias up, away from the tentacles.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So are you trying to free her?
Yes,
Okay, that's
I am using my action to free her.
yeah, Max makes sense.
Yes, advantage on that because I am super barbarian. So I'll pull her up, not gently, just rip her up there, out of that, and say, "Oh, I really hope this doesn't burn me. I really hope this doesn't burn me. I'm sorry for this." And then I just rip, like it's like a band-aid. Rip.
I'm just gonna do it.
22.
Amazing. So you free Ailish.
Yes, and then still hold her up, like carry her above me in one hand, instead of still holding on the sword that's flaming. And then
He's very
I'll,
small and light, so
and
that's
then I'll jump
possible.
over to where the dwarf is,
Okay.
like, and hopefully we'll both float up. I hope.
Okay. So you take your time to move through it because the this is difficult terrain.
I do have 40 feet of speed. And
Okay,
I
that's
hope
good.
enough.
That's good. Yes. So
Of
you
half to 20, but still.
so you reach the edge of the shaft, which is amazing. Okay.
And did we both float when we got
What?
there? Did we float, levitate?
If you go into the shaft, then yes, you immediately levitate.
And if I have movement enough to do it.
Okay. Yeah. Assume that you both are floating.
Good.
Do you-
I think we need to get up. Helix, I think she needs help, as I'm not carrying you anymore since we're both floating now.
And I float. Okay.
Yes.
okay.
Aren't there like stairs going up?
No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Elix, your turn. So
Alright,
you are
sorry.
restrained. So first you take damage, which is 13 points of bludgeoning damage. And now you can either try to free yourself or do something else.
Well, screw it. Let's try to free myself. So I'm gonna die here. Oh, that's a 3.
3. Okay, so you stay restrained. Do you want to check for concentration? See if it breaks your spell.
Yeah, I got a 24 on my con save,
Amazing.
and I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast spiritual weapon. And the spiritual weapon looks like a glow. It's just a scythe.
Am I the only one hearing that ominous crashing noise in the background?
It's fireworks. I'm sorry. I can't close the. I'm trying to close the window, but I couldn't.
We're in big trouble. Something
Yeah.
huge is coming.
Yeah, they're getting louder. Anyways, I make that spectral weapon appear, the scythe,
Okay.
within when I hit, and I'm gonna make it as a bonus action on your turn. I can move the weapon 10. Can I attack on the same turn that I summon this weapon?
Yes.
Sure.
But,
Alright.
But you used your action to try and break free.
Sorry?
Use your action to break free. You can't cast again.
Oh, that's a bonus action to cast.
Yeah, but to attack is.
Oh, is it?
Uh,
Spiritual
it's,
weapon.
it's also a bonus action to attack with it.
Oh, but can you have 2 bonus actions in one round?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay.
Okay, so-
But you can still attack on the turn you cast it. It mentioned that specifically
Right.
in the text.
Okay. Awesome.
But I would have to use a bonus action.
No. When you cast, as soon
You
as you
can
cast the
attack.
spell, you can also attack.
All right. Well, then I cast it right underneath me,
Mhm.
and then I wanted to slice one of the tentacles.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
See if we can do it. It's 1d8 plus my spell casting, so plus 5. You make a melee spell attack. How do I roll a melee spell attack? I don't know how to play this game.
But that's with your spell modifier, normal spell modifier.
So just
So
one
wisdom and proficiency bonus.
and proficiency bonus, so that would be a 10. Damn.
Okay.
10 to hit
10
on
to
the
hit.
on the tentacle.
That doesn't hit. But yeah, but you have a nice hammer in your hand, so that's a win.
It's floating and it's a scythe.
Amazing. Radovan.
Okay, I'm going to try to break free. So this. No, not being a barbarian, I probably fail. I got an 8.
No.
If you were a bard, you would start singing Queen.
What?
Because you're trying to break free. Or you want to break free.
Yeah, and I fail miserably.
You need to take damage because you started your turn restrained. This is 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Okay, I'll stick around then.
Okay, back to Ailish.
How many healing potions can I drink in one round?
One.
Just one?
Just one.
Well, I'm. Hold on. So, I have my gust of wind spell going on, and I'm floating.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yes.
So I'm assuming it's going to propel me,
Yes.
not the other way around.
If that
Son of a
continues.
bitch.
Really?
Well, it's a concentration spell.
Oh,
I would allow it.
nice.
So, I'm gonna point it up, really briefly, just so it pushes me to the ground, and I'm gonna look at Barbarian there, Goliath, and says, "You want to go up?"
Maybe I should help the others first to get free.
Okay. Then I will use the gust of wind to propel me away, or if I have to keep pointing it up, I'll keep pointing it up. I just don't want to be in the tentacles, and I'm going to drink a healing potion. What are the standard healing potions do? A D8 plus what?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, D8.
Okay. So you are drinking a potion. Amazing.
Yes.
Good.
Okay.
Herog.
Okay, I will go for the... Wait, first of all, I think I take damage, right?
If you are
Starting
still
with
restrained, yes,
Yeah, I am,
it's
unfortunately.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, 11. Getting more and more.
But you're rating now, so you take half. You said you raised earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay, so...
And they do keep up the rates as long as you take damage.
Yeah,
Well,
and this time my rolls for the break are... It's a 16 plus bless, I guess. If bless is still active.
I don't
It
think
would
this
be-
works on ability checks.
No.
It's just
Save
saving
them.
throws. Okay, so it's a 16.
A 16 is good, actually.
Nice. Okay. So who else is restrained at this point?
Radovan is...
And Elix.
Is it Elix?
Yep.
Okay, I will move over to Elix then. I don't think I have an action left to actually help this turn, but
Okay, so
maybe next.
tentacles are flailing around you. You get close to Elix. That's good. So next is Vehilor.
Yes. If I can, like the dwarf did, like use one of the statue to push myself towards Elix. To land near Elix.
Okay, so in this case, you immediately are.
Yeah.
One of the tentacles tries to hit
Yes.
you.
Ooh, that's an 18 even without plus.
18 is amazing.
Yes. And then I'll pull Elix out, hopefully.
Okay,
Like,
make a strength check.
ooh, that's only a 12.
A 12 isn't enough to
So-
pull her up.
Don't wiggle around so much. And oops, sorry, I didn't mean to touch you there. That's my bad.
You're muted, by the way, Emiliano.
Yes.
Oh, I was just yelling. Just pull me out. I don't care.
Yeah. No, but I don't want to touch you there. That's
Okay.
the naughty part.
No, just.
So, as Vehilor tries to release Elix, a lightning bolt explodes from somewhere around the shaft and fires, kind of crawls, makes its way to Vehilor's back. Vehilor, make a dexterity saving throw.
Is this a spell?
Yes.
Counterspell.
Counterspell.
You have to see who's casting the spell.
Ooh.
I mean, do I see somebody? Well, I mean, they have to see you,
No.
so they'd have.
You don't.
So they're invisible. Okay, never mind.
That's 20 even without the plus bonus.
Okay, so it's only half of 8d6.
too many dice, yeah.
So that's Kacha. This is 17 points of lightning damage.
And that's after you
Yeah.
lower to half.
Yes.
Okay.
And if you have any flammable objects like clothes, that aren't being worn or carried, so that's fine.
Well, that hurt a little, since I'm not raging.
Yes. Okay. That was
okay.
Valor turn, and we are at Elix's turn.
Elix, did you say?
Yes, Elix.
All right. Let's see if I can Constitution saving throw from
Can me being there trying to pull out help as a counters and help action, so he gets advantage.
What?
I'm trying to get away from the tentacles again. Trying to pull away.
Are you restrained?
And could it
Yeah.
be helping?
Okay, so first damage. It's 11 points of bludgeoning damage. And now you can make your attempt at freeing yourself.
Oh, it's a 5 and a 3. So. And with my bonus action, I'm gonna make the scythe attack again.
Okay.
So 1d. What was it? Oh, 1d. Yeah.
1d8.
No, 1d20 plus.
Wisdom plus 3.
Yep.
Whatever your wisdom is.
It's a crit. No.
Crit
It's
is
crit.
amazing. So, because you attacked and critted, next time you try to release yourself from the... You know what? I'll give you it this time. You can simply make another attempt at freeing yourself. It's a
Okay, cool.
free attempt.
Can you hear that? 19.
Yeah,
19, you manage after you sliced it to break free from the tentacles. But all around you are more tentacles kind of...
Yeah. So after I do that, I just want to like kick any tentacle so I can push away upward.
Okay.
I'll allow you to crawl up on my shoulders if you want.
Whether you allow me or not, I just like in the water, I just dunk you down, push you down.
I said crawl up, not push me down.
Okay. Radovan.
I'm going to try again and shout to you guys to throw me a rope. Or actually, is
What?
my axe handle long enough to reach somebody? Some of the guys outside?
Probably someone who is close to the statues. Not sure if anyone is.
Okay.
I'd be right in the middle.
Yeah,
Probably not.
Alright.
I'm still next to Elix.
From above, you can hear the one of the child screaming, "Mommy, mommy, it's working! They're dying!"
Okay, I'm going to try to break free again.
Okay.
Ah,
Okay.
12.
So, since you were restrained when you started, it's... Oh, you didn't?
Hmm? No.
That's 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ugh. Can I like throw a rope to somebody?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to grab some rope and try to throw it to Morton. I forgot the name of your character.
Valor.
Below.
Valor. I'm
Okay.
gonna try to throw it over to you and tell you pull.
Oh, if I'm near him, I'm pretty much on top of him. I'll try to grab it too.
Okay. Yeah, since Elix is on top of Valor, she grabs the rope. No problem.
I was kind of like throwing rope like a lasso, like just around my neck, like yeah, come on, pull me away. Like,
Mommy, they're using ropes. We need fire down here. Okay. New round. Elix.
Me again?
No, Elish. Sorry.
So is everybody in the tentacles now? Although, who's actually restrained?
Except Herog.
It's
Sorry?
just me.
You're the
Yeah.
only one who's restrained?
Yeah. Radovan, I think, is the only one, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to cast a special spell. That rope that you're holding there. Sorry, what was your name again?
Radovan.
Radovan.
Goliath.
Radovan.
Goliath.
Oh.
Goliath.
Oh, Valor.
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 Oh,
Valor.
mercy.
You're holding
Mercy.
it. Everyone else is basically grabbing on it. So can I run over and grab just like the end of it? That's behind Valor. When I say run over there, I mean I'll use my gust of wind to push me over there, and then I'm gonna cast rope trick on it.
So you're floating, and you want to
Yeah, I'll
simply
just use my
grab.
gust of wind. I'll just
Yeah, sure.
angle it. Yeah, so
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast rope trick on it, so the end of it floats up above me, creating an extra planar space, and I'm gonna pull myself in.
So
I'm gonna yell
to pull
for
yourself
everyone to come follow me
so you
into
want,
the rope trick extra planar space.
oh, like above you or something like that. So you
Yeah.
making space for all.
It's a portable hole that makes like a room
Yeah.
above with a rope down.
Yeah, this spell. And you want me to?
What?
Read it
No,
out to
what portable hole? Sorry.
Don't. It's not a portable hole. It's called rope trick.
Okay, so you simply create a rope that everyone can hold, and you pull everyone into the shaft,
I just
basically.
use that rope. Yeah, I use that rope as the rope for the spell, so that
Amazing.
they can all pull themselves into it as well.
Okay.
So it rises up into the air, hangs perpendicular to the ground at the upper end of the rope. An invisible entrance opens to an extra,
Amazing.
space.
Amazing.
and it can hold up to 8 people. And you cannot see us. You can't interact with us. We're in there, and
Amazing.
we're not in this dimension.
Amazing. So
Awesome.
none of you are restrained, so I will simply allow it. You pull yourself using the rope that Radovan and Valor and Elix are holding, and Elish is animating, and you pull yourself up into this like protected space in the shaft.
Yeah, in the shaft.
Amazing.
We can see out
Okay.
of it, but
Sure.
nobody can see us.
Zloop. Mommy, they're gone.
Awesome.
And it's like temperature controlled. Nice.
What does it look like in here?
Could you make it
Nothing.
could you-
Well, it looks like you're in a
Yeah.
clear space.
So like
Like
in
you
the
can see
Matrix,
out.
basically.
Could you
I
make
have
it a
no idea
bit
what-
colder? It's a bit hot in here.
No. No. Ailish is basically on the ground, like exhausted and
Elix kneels down,
poisoned.
and are you poisoned too?
Well, I was. That's what
Oh.
did most of the damage to me was poison. Between the poison and the bludgeoning, I was beat to hell up. Anyways, we've got an hour in this space before I have to let it go.
Oh, so
An
a
hour.
short rest
Yeah,
is what I'm hearing.
That's what I'm
Are we
hearing.
taking a short rest?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Sure.
Of course.
It's an amazing
And so we've
save.
got time to prepare as well, and so do they, but
Yeah.
Should I use cure wounds or do you use a hit die? I haven't
I'm-
healed very much.
well, I
honestly.
can use a bunch of potions on myself.
Oh,
I've got
okay.
11 more potions if you want to save your spells, because I think we might need them.
Wow. Yeah, and
Use
if we,
your hit
actually, and
dice,
if, if we actually do get an hour of rest, we can just use a hit dice, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless I don't do like dispel magic, and you will fall down and die.
So you take a short rest. You can use hit dice or healing spells or whatever to rest,
Right.
and replenish your hit dice, your hit points.
And I get 4 spell levels back from Arcane Recovery.
So now that you have some time to look around, you can actually see that the central shaft is stretching up, and you do see openings and doors on each of the tower's levels. So this basically replaces the staircase that should have been here, but it isn't. You do see
Elevator.
places where you can enter more rooms upstairs. You simply need
Cool.
to find a way to get there.
I get my Arcane Recovery, I'll get a 4th level slot back.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm not going to explain myself unless anyone asks, but
You have a lot of magical items. This is great.
Yeah.
He like
Yeah,
looks
she
at
kinda
you
just
and
looks.
he looks at you up and down and says, "That's a new trick."
Yeah. I think that I picked up a few magical tricks along the way, especially when I was in the Dale Lands. Met some elves that taught me a few things.
Maybe you can teach me.
Kind of,
Something.
and maybe. And she kind of looks at you like she knows you kind of know, but she appreciates that you're not pushing the situation.
Yeah, she like crooks a smile at you and winks.
Yeah, like that, like an honest, sincere look of like thankfulness and relief that you're not pushing it. Like it's a secret she wants to keep, and she appreciates that you're not doing anything about that.
Radovan is looking at you and smiles and says, "Very nice trick in Elvish."
She thanks you. He kind of nods her head.
So
what are we gonna do?
Radovan, make a perception check.
Okay. That's 12 plus 1, I guess. No? Sorry, 16.
That's a 12 plus 1, 84. Okay, sure.
I forgot that I was, that I have perception as one of my skills.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So when you say that's a nice trick in Elvish, you can see that some runes at the perimeter of the shaft start to glow, but they don't glow fully. They start to glow and then dissipate as you finish your sentence.
Huh.
I'll start to sing do you point that out to me?
Yeah.
I'll start to sing a song in Elvish.
So the same happens, and you believe that when you say certain words, they flare more, but you cannot seem to be making it like fully ablaze.
Interesting. So it's a command sentence to raise you up, I'm guessing. Control the levitation would be my guess.
Mm-hmm.
Like if this was my tower, that's what I would do. I'd want to be able to control it.
Okay. Can we just try to say like up or levitate or something like that in Elvish?
So when you say it in Elvish, since you know Elvish, they glare but almost to the fullest potential, but then they fade. You believe you're using the right words. The language is wrong.
Got to be like drow.
Oh, I know Undercommon. So, I got this.
Drow is different than Undercommon.
Push on my glasses, and I say in Undercommon what they were saying.
So draw is they have a specific. Actually, that's fine. Undercommon is amazing. It's good. It's good. Yeah, let's go with that. It's fine. So you say what?
What were they saying?
Annihilate, disintegrate.
Up.
Please no.
Up. Okay, so
Kill.
so the bubble goes up one floor, bing, and then you can see a door in front of you. It's dark in the middle of the shaft.
I hate to say it probably shouldn't though, because it is extra dimensional. We're not in this dimension. We're just looking into it.
Okay.
So I don't know if it would raise
it doesn't raise, but according to how the runes flare,
it would raise the rope that is hanging out from it.
Well, I would have pulled that in for sure, but yes.
Yeah.
So you believe this is actually the way to activate this shaft. So you have it now.
We can test it with rocks and stuff like that if we
Yeah,
need to.
that's fine.
As it goes
That's
up, I'm
cool.
like, okay, back down, and then it goes back down,
Yeah.
so it doesn't
So
crush us or anything.
Teach us all those up and down words.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that we can speak them.
Okay.
I take my time telling you how to pronounce it and practicing.
So my question is, do we go all the way up to the top and fight the wizard, or do we go up level by level?
Yes, let's.
The other thing is, I think I could gust of wind us up there pretty quickly.
We can go in there
Let's
sort
go
of
up and fight.
fresh.
Let's go up and fight. Well, this. I don't know if you mentioned, if you said it out loud, but like an hour. That's
Yes.
like pretty much done now. So, my sword isn't flaming now, but I'll pull it out and I say, yes, let's go. Let's jump out and say, "Oop," or or however you pronounce it. And then,
It's dupe and
Dupe.
darp.
Nice. So are we going all the way to the top then? Is that like, are we agreed?
Well, metagaming. If we can finish in the middle of on the middle of the tower, we can gain XP and maybe I don't know.
There's no way we're gonna get enough to go to 9th level.
I don't know. Maybe this tower's like.
All we've done is taken damage. Killed a couple Umber Hulks.
Yeah, no. Let's just get up there. Let's get.
And there's no way we're finishing this today either.
So
No.
all the way to the top.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Sure.
Okay, amazing.
Okay, so if that's the thing, before we go up, then I'm definitely casting some spells on myself.
Okay.
And as we go
False
up,
Life
I-
at 4th level, Mirror Image, Haste, and Fire Shield.
Jesus.
just a couple of things.
God, he's that guy in that raid group, and wow, who's just like
Oh, sorry. False Life at 3rd level.
Exactly.
these last 5 minutes. All right, I got 40 people.
You bathe in healing potions.
Yes. And by the
Yes,
time you
right.
finish buffing, the first spell starts dropping.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Did you
the
say you had haste?
the interdimensional bubble disappears with this noise, and you're all out of it. And you lift yourself up using the magical word that operates the shaft. And there is a nice wooden door in front of you.
The sword is flaming and ready.
Can
Okay.
we check it for traps or something?
Sure.
If there's...
Make an
Oh, are
investigation
we
check.
blessed?
I'll bless as soon as. No, I'm not gonna pre-bless. I'm not pre-blessing this time, right? But you know what I do? I go up to Alith, and this is for saving our asses, and I put my hand on your shoulder and cast Death Ward on you.
What does that do?
Whenever you go down to 0 hit points from taking, damage that will take you down, you just pop up to 1.
Oh, thank you.
So maybe you, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she would have made a point, by the way, in that last hour to really thank you, Valor, for saving her.
Eh,
She tells you that
Just
she
my
definitely owes you her life.
no. Well, there was the 7 other times, but then there were the 11 times you used those magic tricks of yours to help out in those battles, so that's fine.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
very
alright.
smart barbarian that you have there.
Oh, I'm keeping track of every time that someone did something good or bad.
This
He's got a
barbarian knows
Sharpie writes
arithmetic.
it on his arm.
Yeah.
I do have what appears to be a
Abacus.
lot of tattoos, so memento, remember this.
Okay, enough role playing. So, you, someone use investigation to see if there are traps on the door.
Okay. There are definitely no traps on the door.
Okay, so the dwarf
21.
kicks it open. You all pour into this round chamber. It's not round; it's like a circle. You can see that the roof of the hatch is basically goes up onto the middle of the room. So you have a round room, and the hatch top is basically like a table, a round table in the middle of the room. On this table, there is a magical apparatus operated by a crystal that lies on top of it, and wires go from the apparatus into the crystal. This crystal is pulsing in a bluish, yellowish energy, and if you look long enough into it, you can see the shadow of a dragon flirting and flying inside of it. Around the table are 6 stone beds. On top of them are resting 6 undead creatures. Between those creatures, 4 human men and women. You can see 2 men, 1 woman, and 1 child move around those undead creatures and inject them with some things, or check them, or connect wires into their bodies. Obviously, lab workers operating on those creatures. As you enter the room, those humans look at you and bare their teeth.
Elix, your lantern.
Yeah, I whip out my lantern.
Initiative rolls, please.
14.
Lantern and shield me.
Radovan has 10.
Wait, Eilish has 14.
14.
Radovan with 10. Valor,
11.
11. Hyrog,
11 as well.
11. And Elix,
A speedy 6.
6. Okay. Let's. Okay. So, we are starting with Eilish.
Okay, so just to describe what you see, she's mirror image, and the way I picture mirror image is 4 exact duplicates kind of moving into and out of each other all constantly, just in this kind of blob, wreathed in blue flame, moving incredibly fast. I will start my blade song, and her dance with her blade song is somewhere between like a tango and a capoeira. So like the rigid upper body, the elegant arms and legs of the tango, and the big sweeping motions, but then with like the flips and spins of capoeira. So when I do haste and my blade song together with my mobile feet, I move at a rate of 100.
Whoa.
So when she moves, I picture it kind of like Lestat in the interview with Evan. Like she moves so fast you barely see her. Like she's there, she's not. And so what she wants to do is she's going to take her 4 attacks this round, and she's going to run a circle around all those people,
Okay.
and attack each one of them individually. Okay. And when she does that, if she attacks them, they don't get an attack of opportunity on her.
So, you run to attack the first one, and you jump over one of the stone benches. You can see a dragonborn resting there. Make your first attack.
Say 20.
Hits.
7 points of damage.
Okay.
There's a
Is
spin
it
flip over the next one.
which type of damage? Is it like regular slashing damage?
Slashing, we'll say.
Okay.
I like curved swords, so.
Okay, so your sword opens a gash in one of those human forms. The creature shrieks, take its palms of its hands, insert them into the wound, and kind of unwraps the human skin. And you can see before you this reddish monstrosity that crack its bones and grows into what appears to be an abomination, a cross of a red-skinned frog with a deformed human. Something very, very strange. So you jump over one other stone bench, and you see what appears to be a human wearing rags. Kind of reminds you of a monk. And you simply go over it and make your second attack.
21.
Hit.
7 damage.
Okay. Again, this human rips his own claws and flesh to reveal another one of those creatures. You jump another bed, and you find this strange human-like creature with black eyes and wings that erupt from his back, but they are derelict, kind of. So, third attack.
17 to attack.
Hit.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, max damage. 9.
9. Okay.
And the fourth attack.
Okay, another jump, and there's a human half-elf? I'm not sure. Maybe a human, maybe a half-elf sitting there. Quarian, what was your musical instrument?
A lute.
A lute, and there's a lute resting above its head. So fourth attack?
25 to hit, but only 4 damage.
Okay.
Nice.
So you...
And then I'll use whatever movement I've got to return to the group.
Okay, so 4 creatures, red creatures, scaly heads, deformed bodies, loom above you, and they shriek and shout, and this was Ailish's turn. Amazing. Next in line is actually them. So they will attack each of you in random. Okay. So we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? There's 5 of us.
Yep. They have disadvantage to attack me
Sure.
because of my cloak.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. So the first attack is 1, 2, 3. It's actually on you, Ailish. So disadvantage on 3 attacks. One of them is a bite.
Well, do them one at a time, because
Yes.
if they hit me, they don't have disadvantage. Yeah.
Okay, so the first one. The first one is a bite, but it misses. The second
Nice.
one is a claw, which misses. The third one is also a claw. Actually, this one is a 20 overall.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if it hits one of my mirror images. Oops. Yes, it does. It hits one of my mirror images.
Okay, so does it kind of disappear or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's now only 3 of
So
us instead of 4 of us.
when it attacks the mirror image, you can see that it tries to insert its long nails into the body, but when it thought it succeeded, something from its nails was injected into the illusion, and then it falls on the floor. Whatever it injected falls on the floor, squirms a little bit, and then dies.
Mhm.
Okay, so that was
Oh,
one attack.
terrible.
One attack. The second creature attacks 9. That's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's Radovan.
Okay.
Disadvantage also, right?
Yeah.
So the bite, actually, this is 18 to hit, the lowest one.
No.
Okay,
misses.
misses. Great. One claw. This is a miss. The second claw, also a miss. So you are out.
Okay.
Third creature attacks. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. This is Valor. So disadvantage. Do I have disadvantage on the attacks?
No.
Okay,
Normal.
so a bite. This is actually 18 to hit.
Yes.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage. Now 2 claws. First claw is a 19 to hit.
No. 18 hits, but 19. But then I don't want to get infected.
Miss.
So you take 7 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, at least I'm decent at those. So that's 21.
21 is a success. The last claw is a miss. So that's fine. The last attack, I think. It's against Elix this time. Do I have disadvantage on the rolls, Elix?
Why would you?
No, I don't know. I'm asking.
Oh, no.
So the bite is 16 to hit.
I have 18 armor class.
Amazing. The first claw is another 16. The second claw is a 21.
Yep.
Okay. So that's 11 points of piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. You are muted.
Oh, sorry. Maybe that was that truck. 25.
25 is amazing. So these were their attacks. It is now Valor's turn.
I assume we're all standing pretty close together.
Yeah,
in a
sure.
room, so.
Fireball.
So I will. Yeah, fireball us all. No, I will rage first of all,
Okay.
and then I'll ignore the one that is hitting me and try to hit the one that is attacking Elix
Okay.
with my nice little flaming sword. 17 to hit.
17 to hit is a hit.
And the second one is a crit. Okay.
Wow.
Give me a minute to add up this damage. That's 30, 46, 54, plus
Crap.
4, so 58
Whoa.
points of damage total. Some of
Wow.
that is fire damage, if that's not
Yes, it does. It does.
Okay. Out of the 58 points of damage, the 23 is fire damage.
Amazing. Okay. Good.
how
Thank
do
you.
they react when I hit it with the flaming sword?
Actually, you believe that they are somehow resistant to fire. So actually, all the
good.
other damage is fully in, but the fire damage is kind of it dissipates around them. So
I'd like to point out that I said blue flame on me, so it's cold.
So is it totally ignored or half? Of
no,
fire
no,
damage?
it's half. It's half.
Okay, I'll remember that next time.
Okay, great. So that was Valor's attack. Next is Herog.
Can I attack the same one?
Sure.
I will go for it then, and this time I'll be using my great axe, I think. Okay, so that's a 22 hit.
Yes.
And 24.
Both hits.
And is that a crit? No, no crits, unfortunately. And that's okay, so that's 25 damage total.
Okay, amazing. That's very good. So you hit it with your axe and you draw purplish blood from this creature. It shrieks but without any sound. You
I
can
need
hear
to get
it.
one of those
you
magical.
You can
thoughts.
hear it in your head.
Was just rolled almost max damage. The two normal attack rolls I hit. There was max damage on first, and then one from max on the second
Yeah.
attack.
Radovan.
Okay, I'm going to try to attack and trip those creatures. None of them are huge or anything, right?
They are large.
Large. Okay. So I'm going to try 2 attacks. The first one I'll try to trip.
Okay.
Okay, I got a 18 plus 8. Yeah, so 26 probably hits. And then 23. Also,
Yes.
Probably also hits.
Yes.
Okay, so let's first roll the damage for this.
So the same one that attacked, that Valor and Horog attacked?
No, we're gonna try another one.
Okay.
Okay, so he gets 11 plus 10, so 21 damage.
Amazing.
Plus, and he needs to do tell you what saving throw.
A what saving throw?
Let me tell you, it must make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
DC is 5 plus. That's 5 plus 3 plus 8. The DC is 16.
16, so he failed it.
Awesome. So he falls. He's
Okay.
prone, and gets another 3 points of damage.
Okay, good. You have advantages on attacks if you attack it on melee. Prone. Amazing. Elix.
Elix puts up her bell and does bless on only 3 people this time. Valor, Elith, Ailish, yeah, and
Thank you.
I don't know
Herok.
who does more attacks. We have a barbarian.
Herok.
Yeah, Herog, my friend. So sorry, Abby, you don't get blessed, but everybody else they get
Oh,
blessed.
What?
And
I don't
then-
get blessed?
No, you do,
Because
you
I'm
do.
short.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, I just didn't see you. Sorry, bless. And then I also summon spiritual weapon.
Good.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, 2 spells again.
Yeah.
Then I'll use Toll of the Dead on the one that looks the most hurt.
Not because
You can't.
this is not a bonus action, and Soul of the Dead is not a bonus action.
I'm just like trying to cheat.
Yes.
I'll cast bless.
Yep. Cast bless and
Shut the fuck up.
sit down.
I cast Bless as a free action. Then I cast Holy Word as a free action. And Heal as a free action.
And wish as a move.
So,
Yes.
as we start the new round, a cloaked figure is emerges from the opening you have all emerged from. It floats into the room and says, "Wake them up! Wake them up!" And as it says so, two of the creatures turn to manipulate the crystal. It's not their turn yet. It's Ailish one, but it seems like they are going to manipulate the crystal.
Do we get a
Yes.
second of opportunity on those that move away from us?
When they move away from you. So Ailish, what do you want to do?
The creature that just came up, is
Mhm.
it the female drow?
So as you look, indeed, you can see a very handsome young drow woman.
Okay. Can I angle a lightning bolt to hit the slod that was just smacked by Valor and
Yes.
the drow? That lightning.
Sure. Yes, you can move and manipulate your position yourself so you'll catch them both.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit him with the lightning bolt. The two of them. They need to make dexterity saves. DC. That can't be right. 14? No, 16. 16.
Okay, so she has passed the saving throw, but the creature also passed.
They both passed.
Yes.
5, 6, 7, 8, 14, 16, 20, 26, 20, 29 damage, so half of that 14 each.
14 each. Okay, so that's okay.
And is the slod still standing?
Yes, you have hit him, but some of the damage seems to be avoided by regeneration. So some of the wounds close on its body, but he is very close to death. And the drow curses.
So I'm going to use my bonus attack for being hasted to attack it with the short sword, but I miss.
Okay.
You have bless, by the way.
It's no way. 2, 8, 12.
Against
Was it 12
its
hit?
armor class, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Okay.
But thank you.
So she curses, but the creature is still standing. It's the creature's turn. So two of them jump on the crystal, on the apparatus, and start manipulating, pressing buttons, connecting wires, and the energy that is contained within the crystal starts to ooze through the pipes into the bodies of the humanoid, the 6 humanoid undead. But it will take time to manipulate that energy, so nothing happens in this turn. Two of the creatures kind of look around, and the draw says, she points at Ailish, and she tells them, her, and they both jump at you.
Bring it.
So
When the two that moved over to the bodies, you get any attack
Opportunity attack?
yes, so let's say that you get one, Radovan, and let's say that Harrow gets one. I'm just like throwing it out.
Okay.
Come on, Harrog. This is where we want to see that crit.
Yeah.
Got a critical
No, it's
fail.
only a 14 actually.
A 14 actually
Oh,
hits.
Jesus.
What?
Oh.
Remember plus?
Yeah, you're blessed.
14 hit, though.
Yes.
Oh.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay, nice.
Damage, Harrog.
That's 9 damage.
Okay, that's good.
Well, in my defense, I don't have like a fancy magic sword like.
That's true.
Or
True, your sword
fancy
isn't
magic
flaming.
dancing.
Radovan, what was your roll?
I failed. I got a 1.
Okay.
That's amazing, Emiliano.
What did you say?
Fancy magic dancing.
Fancy magic
Can you imagine how the orc just start like doing the tango over towards the abomination?
I don't.
Maybe
wanna
this
see
will
a
work.
half orc dancing like that, like.
Okay. So
Not great.
they have a disadvantage on their attacks, or is it like
Yes.
does it
It's
work
because
on?
of the cloaks.
But it works in conjunction to the
Oh, everything else?
yeah, because you have those
Yeah.
mirror
Oops.
images.
Yeah, because I'm actually
Yeah.
just slightly off from where they think I am, all of
Okay.
it.
So first one tries to bite you. With disadvantage, you saved yourself a crit. That's a 17 to hit.
Nope.
Okay.
AC 20 when I'm blade dancing.
Amazing. The claw, one claw is lower than 20. Another one still low. So the first creature tries to smack you, fails completely. The second one tries to bite you, fails. First claw is again, you saved yourself from a crit, but one claw is indeed 20. Or are you 21?
I'm AC 20.
20. Okay, so one claw gets in for
And
9 points
hold
of
on.
piercing damage.
Nope.
If
hit my
it
other
hits.
mirror image.
Okay, so one.
My other mirror image.
Amazing.
There's two of us now.
Yes, so they both tries to grab you and attack you and failed miserably. Now we go to Valor.
Yes. Is one of those that are really hurt? Is that one of those
Yes.
attacking Elish?
Yes.
I'll say, Orc, do your thing, and point at that one, and then I'll go after the drow woman instead and attack her.
Amazing.
So that's a 23 to hit,
Yes, hits.
and yeah, 18 without bless. So that's 22 to hit with bless.
Ooh.
So I assume they're both dead. And does she have any protection against fire?
Nope.
Then it's 35 total.
35 points of damage. She shrieks and tries to escape. She doesn't do it right now, only on her turn. But you have hurt her grievely. Amazing.
I only had action surge, so I could do 2 more attacks.
I don't want to use hold person on her so bad.
That's Valor. We are at Horg's turn. Harrog's turn. It's you, Kanan.
My turn.
Yes.
I will attack the one that what is this? That Valor pointed out to me,
Okay.
and this time I'm going to reckless attack and use my great axe. What?
Well, with bless, you can still hit with bless.
Bless.
11, 11, 11, 23.
No.
Those are his test attacks.
Yeah, so it's a 15
attack
and a 23 plus,
Okay.
and that is
This is on the wounded one, the really
Yes.
badly wounded one. Okay.
Oh, you
wait,
rolled.
I can reroll one of them
You
at
rolled the
least.
second one, yes.
Okay.
I believed in you. I believed in you, man. Come on.
So that's 17 total.
17 total, so you kill it. It's
If you
amazing.
killed it
Okay.
with just a
Oh,
17,
I get another
was-
attack then.
Go
yeah,
for
was
it.
was 7 enough to kill it?
Yes.
The first attack was 7.
Yes. What do you mean?
Then
The
second attack- it was 2 attacks. 7 on the first one.
points of damage, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you could attack. Then the other attack could be on the second one.
Yeah.
For 10.
So in that case, the second attack of 10 damage would be on the second one.
Okay.
And because when I kill something, I get another attack. So
Make it so.
let's go for it. Oh, please! I want just one crit, okay?
Yeah. Come on.
Oh, so close. Okay, so it was very close to a
It's
crit.
2 away. Come on, it's still 2 away.
No, it's close.
Yeah.
It's only 8 damage.
Okay. Good.
I will get those crits eventually.
Yes, you will.
Just you wait, guys.
Radovan.
10
Okay.
sessions later. Just you wait.
Radovan, what he does is, what can he do? Command
You have
strike?
two of them are manipulating the crystal. 2 of them are trying to hit Elish, and you have the Drosh is trying to
One
escape.
died.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
One.
So
Yeah, you could commander strike the Goliath, and he might be able to
Aye,
knock her
that's-
to death.
yep, that's what I'm doing. First of all, Veor, attack.
You're not the boss of me. I refuse.
Taylor, quick attack.
17 to hit
Yes.
for 24 point of damage total.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Nice.
I-
Plus
I'm-
1d8. Wait. Plus 4.
Sorry, I was rating.
30.
Damage.
How much?
26 point of damage plus 58.
Plus 4.
So
30.
30 total.
Okay.
I have been rolling so good
Okay,
at that.
amazing. So this creature is also edging closer to
It's
death.
the drow.
Oh,
the drow.
you attack the drow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you kill her.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we
I'm,
go.
I'm sorry I stole the kill from you, Brian. I know you wanted to kill her so
You
bad.
no, you. I just
Okay,
want to
so
save
you go, bro.
Andorist, who's over there.
I
that
want
was
Kalish is the
one.
only person here who knows who all these people are. So
I want to kill that wrist.
Okay.
while he's over there.
that was attack number 1 for Radovan.
Yes.
Idil, the wires that you say that are connected to the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
What are they like metal copper wires? Or I think do they look like something that I can slash at?
Yeah, sure. It's something biological.
And the glass ball with the dragon inside.
That's
Does it look like this?
it's crystal. You can definitely try to shatter it.
Okay, I'll try to shatter it with a strike then.
Make an attack roll.
Okay, it's a 12.
A 12 hits.
Awesome. Okay.
Damage.
Let's do it. Can I? It probably can't be tripped or something like that, right?
No.
Okay. Okay, that's a lousy throw. That would be 7 points of damage.
So you hit it and it cracks. And the creatures who try to manipulate the machine, they go into a frenzy. They try to do things faster, connect things faster, and you can see like billowing smoke emanating from the cracks, as if
Okay,
it's
action
going...
surge.
Yes.
Action surge, and I take 2 more attacks on this crystal ball.
Okay.
Okay, attack 1 hits probably, and so does the other one. Okay. So that's 18 points of damage.
Okay, so you break it and it explodes. Now at this point, time freezes. So Radovan is with his axe into the crystal. The crystal is exploding into shards. A shadow of a dragon emerges from the crystal as if it was trapped inside. And it explodes in a brilliant light into 6 orbs that float around the heads of those creatures who are lying on the stone benches. Then these orbs insert themselves into the heads of those creatures, and flesh starts to grow on those bodies. They twitch and they move, and after the bright light has dissipated, you all cover your eyes, you can see they all rise from their stone benches, confused and dazed, but very much alive.
Awesome.
The energy from the blast is washing over all the room, and the 2 creatures who try to manipulate the controls there are simply wiped out of existence because of this white light that explodes around them. Those 6 get up off their stone benches and stand in front of you. And these are indeed your previous characters. They are naked, and on each one of their on each one of them, there is what appears to be a tattoo of a dragon wing on their chest, and it glows in the same white light that the dragon had, and then it vanishes as if the tattoo was never there. So it and then it vanishes.
Well,
And-
time to kill.
Yep. Kill these soulstones.
So,
That farmer is looking really evil. He needs to die.
so the camera switched the point of view. So you all wake up again, and you know that when that cave collapsed on you all, the spirit of the dragon that was supposed to transfer into the bones of Winterclock basically reanimated your bodies, and Shazra used your bodies as minions. She controlled you, and she controlled the dragon using this machine. You did horrible crimes in her under her control, but you know where you took the priest that she ordered you to kidnap, and you know why. This is actually the son of Artus Cimber. If you remember, in our first or second or third adventure session, this is the one Jolly tried to protect when he asked you to travel to Bryn Shander. So you know where he is located. You took him to the Burj of the Frost Giant King, and you know where it is. And this is where we'll...
And their 9th level?
And their 9th level.
Yeah,
Nice.
And now we
I can't wait.
And now we have double the player characters.
Only 12.
Should
Easy
be
to balance.
That's the cakewalk.
Exactly.
Cakewalk here. Like, come on.
Exactly. So, yeah.
Is our
How's this
stuff
gonna
anywhere
work?
around?
Yes.
Or clothes or stuff?
Yes, in chests, neatly labeled, and so you still have everything.
I told you Shazar was bad.
She seemed pretty good to me.
If I had killed her.
Yes.
So what happens next session? Are we playing these characters or those?
So
I guess we get to choose now, huh?
you can choose. Yeah, you can choose. But I'm remembering that scene from The Matrix. One of the characters has a future. The other does not. So I suggest that you continue with your old characters, but keep those as fallbacks. And since you now know each other and you all have the same goal, so level up those characters as well. And let's see where it goes. Now, if any one of you wants to switch, replace, I'm fine with it. If it's something you want to do, that's fine.
We could also kill our new characters and loot the magic items.
Actually, that sounds pretty good. All the
Good luck.
XP and loot.
Good luck with that. Although I would pay good money to see the fight
Thank
between
you.
Ailish
And then
the monk.
Yeah. So many attacks. Oh, you have
All
4
right.
attacks? Well, I have
Yeah.
4 attacks.
I know.
Yeah.
You won't even see them moving.
So, oh, you have 100 speed of movement? I'll just use my bonus action to get
Exactly.
30 speed of movement.
Yeah, it would be really interesting to see.
Awesome.
It would be like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Rank, just flying through the air,
Yes.
trading blows.
Yeah, so keep those characters. We might use them in future sessions. After
Awesome.
this,
And I'm guessing Ailish Fillory is going to have to explain things when all of a sudden and the other party wakes up and they go, "Oh, Fillory, you're here." She's like, yeah, that's my middle name.
yes, again, exactly. So this was our 35 session. We
Wow.
did- Yes.
And we're now in what, chapter 3 of the adventure?
Yes, this is the beginning of chapter 3.
Whoa.
So
All
almost
right.
there.
Yes. So welcome to chapter 3. Think about all of the bad things you've done, and level 9, 2 characters, and we'll continue next session. Yeah.
We haven't done
James
any bad things. You made us do it. We're innocent. You forced us.
James, I'll talk to him. He can level up Forgar and this and Rocket, and you can choose if you
and
want.
choose.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
No, we cannot
Okay.
allow him. We cannot allow him to play a goblin called Rocket.
Yes.
I know, right? We can convince him to change that name, I'm sure.
Exactly. So.
All right, but I got to take off.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Alright, you too.
See you in 2 weeks, and have a great weekend. And thank you
And
very
I
much.
wish
Great game,
James,
everybody.
happy birthday if you're going to see him.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will. I'll tell
Do that.
him.
Happy birthday to
And
you.
he missed out on a
Stay
boring
tuned.
session. Nothing happened at all. We had no fun at all.
We just met at a tavern and
And sat around.
And
That
sat
was all
around the
that happened.
campfire.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very, very
Yeah.
much. See you soon.
Yeah. Thank you
Bye,
for
guys.
this.
Bye bye.
Fun.
See you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
take care.